Professor Lu. Dr. Professor Lu. Professor Lu, we did everything we could. Notify the patient's family. Professor Lu never married. Nor did he have any children. So where's the family? What? Such a nationally treasured professor. At his death, he had no family at all. There's a photo in my breast pocket. Mengyao, this life, I spent 30 years building the lithography machine. The country has treated its people well. The only person I've wronged is you. If I could do it all over again, I would have fought to stay with you. Professor Lu. Professor Lu. Professor Lu, he's gone. Everyone, attention, to Professor Lu Yiming, who dedicated his life to Great Xia's chip industry. Salute. The 2025 graduate entrance exam now officially begins. Wake up, wake up. This is the exam hall, not a place for you to sleep. If you want to sleep, go home. This is the grad school exam hall. I've been reborn. I remember now. In my past life, I failed this exam. Didn't get into grad school. That's why Mengyao's parents forcibly separated us. Mengyao, wait for me. This time, I will definitely get into a good university to make up for our regrets in the past life. Oh no, all this grad exam knowledge. I haven't touched it in so many years. I know nothing. What do I do? Sigh. I'll have to use this method. Yiming, over here. What are you doing? Why are you so strange today? Nothing. I just haven't seen you in a long time. I missed you so much. What are you saying? Are you confused? Didn't we just see each other this morning? Haven't you heard a day apart feels like 3 years? Sweet talker, how did the exam go? Don't you know who your husband is? For words, in the bag. Really? That's great. It happens that my dad's 60th birthday is in 2 days. While he's in a good mood at his birthday, I'll take you to meet my parents. Yiming, as long as you get into grad school, I will definitely convince my parents to let us be together. Okay, Mengyao, don't worry. I, Lu Yiming, will definitely give you a bright future. Dean Qin, this student didn't write answers on the exam paper. Instead, he wrote the method for making a 2 nanometers lithography machine. What? Let me see. This student also, at the end of the paper, wrote a message. He wants to use the method for making a 2 nanometers lithography machine in exchange for a graduate degree. What? A genius who can develop a lithography machine. Doesn't even have a graduate degree? Get someone to verify this paper immediately. If his method proves reliable. Forget a graduate degree. I'd even let him have my position as dean. Look at these young people, either doctors or professors. Every one of them is outstanding. I wonder what that Lu Yiming has done to bewitch our daughter, making Mengyao insist on being with him. What? A college diploma? Didn't Mengyao say he could get into grad school? A waste from some lousy college. He wants to take the grad exam in advance. I think he's just not cut out for academia. I've already told our daughter. If this guy doesn't get into grad school, there is no way I will let him be with Mengyao. Uncle, happy birthday to you. Lu Group wishes Professor Li a happy birthday. May you have happiness as vast as the East Sea, and longevity as enduring as the Southern Mountain. Xiaolei, look at you. Coming is enough. Why bring so many gifts? I came to see Uncle and Auntie. Bringing gifts is only proper. I heard Mengyao is bringing her boyfriend home today. And I've been pursuing Mengyao for years. So I wanted to see how outstanding my competitor really is. Outstanding? He's not outstanding at all. A kid with a college diploma. I don't know how he managed to bewitch my daughter like this. What? Li Mengyao's boyfriend only has a college diploma? Unbelievable. I bet they'll break up soon. Exactly. The Li family is a scientific research family, a scholarly household. How could they accept a son-in-law with only a college diploma? Uncle, are you sure? Mengyao is so outstanding. How could her boyfriend have only a college diploma? Sigh, no mistake. It's just a college diploma. Look, our Li family is all in academia. My daughter became an associate professor at such a young age. How could such a waste be worthy of our Li family? Xiaolei, you just finished grad school in the US and came back. Later you must help us persuade Mengyao. Only a highly educated talent like you is worthy of being the Li family's son-in-law. You can't say that. Didn't Mengyao say he got into grad school? He still has a chance to further his studies. Really? I heard the grad exam results come out today. I wonder what school he got into. What? The grad exam results are already out? Yes, didn't Mengyao tell you? That Lu Yiming. He didn't fail, did he? If he really got in, he would have told you the good news by now. That bastard actually dared to lie to me. Uncle, not that I'm speaking ill of him. But if Lu Yiming really failed the grad exam, you should seriously reconsider his relationship with Mengyao. You know, if he can't even get into grad school, He can't even reach the threshold of academia. He can't even touch it. How could he be worthy of Mengyao? She's such a young associate professor. Mom, Dad, let me introduce. This is my boyfriend, Lu Yiming. You still have the nerve to bring this waste here? Get him out of here now. Go far away and stay there. Dad, what are you doing? Didn't we agree that if Yiming gets into grad school, you would allow us to date? He got in. Bullshit. Let me ask you. The grad exam results came out today. Why didn't you tell me? Is it because this waste couldn't even get into grad school? Calm down, uncle. Uncle, my results haven't come out yet. Because my graduate degree is special. It needs to go through the special talent admission channel. That's hilarious. Special talent admission channel? Do you know how strict special admissions are for grad school? It requires making significant contributions to the country. A waste like you. What contribution could you make? Lule, what are you doing here? Did you badmouth Yiming to my dad? Do I need to badmouth him? Incompetent and full of lies. Special talent admission? It's laughable. You. Believe it or not. Probably in a little while, people from major universities will contact me. Dean Sheen, the verification results are out. Let me see quickly. After verification by our research staff, the method for the 2 nanometers lithography machine on this exam paper is completely correct and feasible. Good, good, good. It seems Great Xia has truly produced a genius. Oh right, what was his request? He wants a graduate degree. Immediately notify the presidents of all major universities nationwide. They must all go in person. Invite Lu Yiming to join their school. I want the graduate seats of all universities across the country to be at his disposal. Understood. You waste. Can you stop bragging? And yet all the universities in the country are inviting you. Did you even take the grad school exam? For the grad exam, you can only apply to one university. Even if you scored full marks. It's impossible for every university in the country to invite you. Exactly. All of us here are the elite of academia. Such a clumsy lie. Might fool ordinary people, but you think you can fool us? That's right. I work at a university. I've never heard of any special talent at our school. Admission channel. I really didn't expect that the Li family, so renowned in the research world, would end up with a liar for a son-in-law. Look at the fine son-in-law you found for me. Full of lies. Can't even lie properly. Dad, I believe Yiming. What if everything he said is true? Uncle, please trust me just once. Ordinary candidates can only apply to one school, indeed. But I am an exception. My contributions to the country are just too great. So, I can receive special invitations from major universities nationwide. Huh. Ha ha ha. Even at this point, why are you still being stubborn? Admit that you're a waste who can't even get into grad school. Is that so hard? Fine. Then tell us what major contribution you made. That makes all universities nationwide invite you for grad studies. Because I developed a nanometer level lithography machine. What did you say? Say that again. I said I developed a nanometer level lithography machine. Did I hear that right? He says he built a lithography machine. A lithography machine is high-end manufacturing equipment. There are only a few in the world. He says he built one. Someone with only a vocational degree like him probably just heard a term online and dares to spout nonsense here. Ha ha ha. This is the funniest joke I've ever heard. You waste. How dare you just blurt that out? Do you even know what a lithography machine is? Of course I do. In this world, there should be no one who understands lithography machines better than me. Lu Yiming, a nanometer-level lithography machine, is something that several generations of scientists in Great Xia have failed to develop. Are you saying that you, a vocational college graduate, managed to research it independently? Do you think we people in Great Xia's academia are just coasting? That's right, just me alone. Utter nonsense. I think you've completely lost your mind. Qin Yuan, the president of Qingbei University, has already arrived at Lu Yiming's home, but they didn't find Lu Yiming. The president of Imperial Capital University has already been to his school and didn't find him either. Where else could this Lu Yiming possibly go? Has the phone's satellite signal been located? Found it. Satellite signal shows Lu Yiming is at Jiangqing Grand Hotel. Jiangqing Grand Hotel. Isn't that Professor Li Jinrui's birthday banquet? Immediately, have all university presidents head to Jiangqing Grand Hotel. Also, prepare a private jet for me. I want to meet this genius in person. Understood. For Lu Yiming to develop a nanometer-level lithography machine, he would need the most cutting-edge laboratory and multiple trial-and-error experiments. You waste. Have you ever been in a lab? I indeed have never been in a lab, so I haven't created a physical prototype. But I have already written the manufacturing method for the nanolithography machine in my research report. Enough. Before, I thought you were just not smart enough, so you couldn't get into grad school. Now I realize you also have character issues. So young and already full of lies. Spouting nonsense. I will not let my daughter be with you. Get out. Get out of my house. Dad. What are you doing? You dare protect this liar? I believe Yiming. At a time like this, you still believe him? I think you're confused too. Mengyao, as long as you break up with this waste and be with me, our Lu group is willing to provide 100 million yuan each year to the Li family as research funding. Lu, just because you have some dirty money, you think you're great? Your stench of money only makes me sick. You want me to be with you? In your dreams. Li Mengyao, today you either break up with him and be with Lu, or sever ties with the Li family. From now on, I'll treat you as if I never had a daughter. Why can't you just trust Yiming once? How do you expect me to believe him? That he can build a lithography machine? Or believe that universities nationwide will compete to specially admit him? Based on the phone's satellite location, it should be right here. You are Lu Yiming, right? I am the president of Qingbei University. I have come specifically to invite you to study for a graduate degree at Qingbei University. What? Who did you say you are? I am Zhou Ziyuan, president of Qingbei University, genuine. What? Qingbei University is a top institution in Great Xia, the president of such a school. How could he come to a small place like Jiangqing? Could it be that Lu Yiming was telling the truth? He really got special admission to Qingbei? Get lost, get out of here now. Go. Lu, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? And the president of Qingbei University? Come on, how much did this waste pay you? To come here and act with him? You think my identity is fake? Otherwise, the dignified president of Qingbei University would make a special trip to Jiangqing for a waste like him? Who would believe that? Ask them if they believe it. I don't believe it. This old man is clearly an actor, that Lu Yiming. This waste hired. Exactly. Don't mention it. This old man's acting is pretty convincing, huh? Old geezer. I don't care how much this waste paid you to act. Get out of here right now, or don't blame me for being rude. A leaf blocking the view. Cannot see Mount Tai. Open your dog eyes wide and take a good look at what this is. Qingbei University President, Zhou Ziyuan. Humph. This fake ID is pretty well made, huh? What are you doing? Lu, have you lost your mind? Me crazy? I think this old bastard is crazy. Get out of here immediately, or I'll send you to prison. Send me to prison? Quite the bold statement. On what grounds? For forging Qingbei University credentials. Impersonating the president of Qingbei University. You're not from Qingbei University. How can you be so sure I'm an imposter? Let me tell you. Our Jiangqing Lu family is a research dynasty. We have multiple research collaborations with Qingbei University, and you still dare to impersonate the president of Qingbei in front of me? I just need to make one call to Qingbei University, and I can send you, this waste, straight to prison. Humph. Jiangqing Lu family, I thought it was someone important. You're just a small company that follows behind our school, scrounging for business. What did you say? Effective immediately, suspend all research projects between our school and the Jiangqing Lu group that are currently in collaboration. Open bidding. We will seek new cooperation partners. Ha ha ha. Even at a time like this, you dare to pretend to suspend cooperation with the Lu group? You actually think you're the president of Qingbei? True or false? You'll find out soon enough. Lu Yiming, to marry Mengyao. You really have thought of every trick. You found such a dedicated actor. You like impersonating people, don't you? Then I'll let you act to your heart's content. Guards, arrest these two. Send them to the bureau. I hope you won't regret this. Regret? I will regret. My only regret is not coming back to the country sooner. So a waste like you could sneak in and get close to Mengyao. Lu, haven't you made enough of a scene? Let me tell you, even without Yiming, I would never be with someone like you. Lu, you bastard. Are you tired of living? How dare you cause trouble for me outside? What? I didn't do anything. Dad, you little brat. You still dare to lie? Qingbei University just called me. They said you offended their president. They're canceling all cooperation with Lu Group. Our family is already on the brink of bankruptcy because of you. What? That's impossible. It can't be. How could he really be the president of Qingbei University? So, still want to send me to prison? I'm sorry, President Zhou. I failed to recognize your eminence. I didn't know it was you. Please be magnanimous and forgive a small man's fault. Don't hold it against the Lu family. He really is the president of Qingbei University? You think it's fake? Didn't you see Lu kneeling to apologize? Who else in Jiang City could make a Lu kneel? Unbelievable. The president of Qingbei University, appearing in Jiang City. All right, get up. I came here to invite Lu Yiming to Qingbei for postgraduate studies. I don't have time to argue with the likes of you. President Zhou, did you just say you want to invite Lu Yiming to Qingbei University for grad school? That's right. As long as Lu Yiming agrees, I will process his enrollment immediately. President Zhou, you must be mistaken. That Lu Yiming is just an ordinary junior college student. He can't even pass the grad school entrance exam. How could he be invited by Qingbei University? What? A junior college student? Could I be wrong? You must be wrong. It's probably a name mix-up, President Zhou. The Lu Yiming invited by Qingbei University must be someone else. Qingbei University would never accept a junior college student. It must be a mistake. What if I said President Zhou is looking for me? Shut up, you waste. No wonder you were so sure you'd get into grad school. You knew all along that someone with your name got in, and you planned to impersonate him, didn't you? President Zhou, you invited me to Qingbei because of my lithography machine design, right? Isn't that so? Ah, yes. My mission here is to invite the inventor of the lithography machine, Lu Yiming, to join Qingbei University. So that means I wasn't mistaken. Did I hear that right? That Lu Yiming actually built a lithography machine? That waste actually built a lithography machine? How is that possible? Is it true? Did you really do it? I knew I was right to believe in you. Of course it's true. Remember the vow I made? I will give you a beautiful future. Mr. Lu, join us at Qingbei University. As long as you pursue your graduate studies here, I can arrange a separate lab for you and an annual research budget of at least 100 million. A 100 million research budget? That's the kind of treatment even professors don't get. Qingbei University sure is generous, throwing around 100 million like it's nothing. I'll think about it. Yiming, what's there to think about? It's Qingbei University. You can't accept. Isn't that Song Guoqiang, president of Imperial University? Why is he here? He's not here for Lu Yiming too, is he? Mr. Lu, if you agree to join Imperial University, I will offer you 200 million in annual research funding, plus a luxury villa in the imperial capital. Yiming, am I dreaming? The president of Imperial University came to invite you personally. You're not dreaming. Now I finally qualify to marry you. Hey, Song Guoqiang, are you trying to poach from us? Mr. Lu, we can match whatever he offers at Qingbei. Qingbei University is willing to provide 300 million in research funds per year. Talent like this is rare. So what if I'm poaching from Qingbei today? I'll offer 400 million. I'll offer 500 million, plus a professorship at Qingbei. A professorship? I've studied abroad and gilded my resume for years. And I only managed to become an associate professor. What qualifies him to be a professor at Qingbei? Because he built a 2-nanometer lithography machine. You got a problem with that? That waste really lucked out. Mr. Lu, if you join Imperial University, we can also offer you a professorship. Name any other conditions to win over Lu Yiming. They're even offering a professorship. Mr. William, please take a look at this exam paper. I believe you'll find it interesting. What's this? A method for building lithography machines? Who wrote this paper? A student from Great Xia. He's currently being fought over by several universities. The theory behind his lithography machine is completely correct. It's even more advanced than ours. How could Great Xia produce such a chip genius? Arrange a private jet to Great Xia immediately. If we let this talent stay in Great Xia, it will spell endless trouble for us in the future. Old Joe, listen to me. If you let Lu Yiming go to me, you can name any other condition. No, for any other student, I could give in. But Lu Yiming, I will not give him up. Why are you so stubborn? President Zhou, President Song, I think we should let Yiming choose for himself. Right. Mr. Lu, you decide which school you want to go to. I want to go to Wait. Both presidents. You cannot admit Lu Yiming. Why? Don't cause trouble here, or else the Lu family will forget about any future cooperation with Qingbei. Both presidents. Please believe me. Because the exam paper with the lithography machine design that Lu Yiming wrote is plagiarized. It's fake. Lu Lei, you can eat whatever you want, but you can't speak recklessly. On what grounds do you say his paper is plagiarized? Everyone, think about it. Lu Yiming, if he were truly a genius who could build a lithography machine, why would he only be a junior college student? And why would he fail the grad school entrance exam? Needing shortcuts to get in? Old Joe, what he says does make some sense. Yes, this paper by Lu Yiming still has many doubts. Both presidents, no need to wonder any longer. Lu Yiming's lithography machine design was stolen by him. He's nothing but a plagiarist. See, I knew it. A junior college student could never build a lithography machine for a graduate degree. You'd actually stoop to plagiarism? Lu Yiming, you are a disgrace to academia. Good thing Lu Lei warned us in time. Otherwise, we'd really let a scumbag like Lu Yiming get a graduate degree and continue his studies. Everyone, that's not all. I've also heard that Lu Yiming had misconduct in college and was caught cheating on exams multiple times. Tell me, should someone like that be admitted to graduate school and become a graduate student? No. Lu Lei, don't slander me. When was Yiming ever caught cheating? Stop defending him. I heard from your father himself that if Lu Yiming passed the grad exam, he would allow you two to marry. That must be why he chose to cheat, right? Mengyao, do you really want to be with someone so dishonest? No way, absolutely not. If Lu Yiming really cheated, I would rather die than let my daughter marry such scum. Lu Lei, you keep saying cheating. So let me ask you a question. The entire Great Xia has never published a method for making a lithography machine. If I really plagiarized, who did I copy from? Isn't that simple? Although Great Xia has no lithography machine yet, with the internet being so advanced, gathering relevant information from Europe and America, isn't that hard, is it? That's possible. On Lu Yiming's exam paper, he only wrote the theory behind the lithography machine. If you carefully collect and organize that, you can indeed find some information. Exactly. The theory of lithography machines is already understood, even by some of our Great Xia experts. What's really hard is the detailed manufacturing method. Only with the manufacturing method can we truly mass-produce lithography machines. 2 principles. If I remember correctly, I also wrote a brief manufacturing method on my paper. You did write a manufacturing method on the paper, but its correctness still needs verification. Exactly. Who knows if your manufacturing method was just made up on the spot? No need to doubt. He did make it up. 2 principles. Let me introduce myself. I have a master's degree in chip science from Harvard University. I've also dabbled in lithography machine research. From a professional point of view, the lithography machine manufacturing method that Lu Yiming wrote on this paper is complete nonsense. Then what if I said that I have already built a lithography machine based on my own research method? What did you say? You built a lithography machine? That's right. What nonsense are you spouting? Do you know how much manpower and resources it takes to manufacture a lithography machine? You're just an ordinary vocational student, without even a decent lab, and you dare claim you built a lithography machine? What a joke. If lithography machines were that easy to make, would Great Xia still be strangled by America for decades? Do you think our Great Xia scientists are useless? I think he's gone completely crazy, now that his cheating has been exposed. He's starting to talk nonsense. The reason you all think it's impossible for one person to build a lithography machine is because the manufacturing method you know is completely wrong. Making a lithography machine isn't that hard. Are you saying that the entire world's understanding of lithography is wrong? That's right. What a joke. Do you know that the most advanced lithography technology in the world all comes from America? You, a failure who can't even get into grad school. How dare you question America's great lithography technology? Why can't I question it? Soon the whole world will know that what Americans couldn't do, low-cost mass production of lithography machines, we Great Xia have achieved. Nonsense. Keep bragging. With Great Xia's backward lithography technology, you want to catch up to America? Are you awake yet? A loser like you wants to surpass America? Maybe in your next life. Do you know why Great Xia's lithography technology has been stagnant? Why else? Of course it's because of losers like you, who refuse to humbly learn from America and only daydream. No, you're wrong. Even if we sincerely learn from America, do you think they would hand over their core chip technology to you? Great Xia's chip technology is so backward, not because of me, but precisely because of people like you. But I am a chip science master from America. Are you saying I've hindered the development of Great Xia's chip industry? That's right. It's because of bootlickers like you, who worship everything foreign and lack ambition, that Great Xia's chips have never progressed. To truly develop the chip industry, we cannot blindly follow America. We must innovate independently to build a lithography machine that belongs to us, Great Xia. Easier said than done. Why don't you build one and show me, huh? Enough talk. Lu Yiming, since you claim to have developed a lithography machine, then bring out the machine you built and prove it. The lithography machine is huge, so I can't bring it to the wedding banquet. But I think this will be enough to prove it. This is a computer chip. No, this chip model has never appeared on the market. Could it be that you made this chip yourself? That's right. This chip was produced by the nanometer level lithography machine I developed. Made it. Oh my god, does that mean he really developed a lithography machine all by himself? How is that possible? Even in America, developing a lithography machine takes a team of hundreds and massive funding. How could one person do it? I know what's going on. This guy is just bluffing. That chip in his hand must be fake. Lu Lei, the 2 principals haven't spoken yet. What makes you say Lu Yiming's chip is fake? Isn't it obvious? It's hard to fake a lithography machine. But faking a chip is easy. Why can't this loser show the machine, but can show a chip? Because his chip is counterfeit. Lu Lei, want to make a bet? What if my chip isn't fake? Fine. If this crappy chip of yours is real, I'll get down on my knees and apologize right here. But if it's fake, I want you to kneel and crawl out of here and give up marrying Mengyao. Good. That's a good idea. If this Lu Yiming really faked the chip, my daughter absolutely cannot marry a man without talent or virtue. Lu Yiming, do you dare bet with me? Mengyao, do you believe in me? Yiming, I believe you. Good. I'll take the bet. Principal Zhou, could you bring over a computer to test this chip? Sure, I'll arrange it right away. If there's no problem, let's start the test. You loser. I'll see how long you can keep up the act. I wonder how we can prove that this chip isn't fake. You don't even know that, and you still claim you made a lithography machine? This chip is the core component of a computer. A computer without a chip is just a pile of scrap metal. Only by making this computer run properly can we prove your chip works. I understand the logic, of course. I'm just worried you won't keep your word after the test succeeds. Now comes the moment of truth. See, the computer failed to boot. Lu Yiming, what do you have to say now? It failed to boot. This Lu Yiming, he's really just a fraud who only knows how to copy and cheat. Lu Yiming, did you actually fake this chip? Don't be impatient. President Zhou, my chip is extremely powerful. An ordinary computer trying to adapt to my chip will naturally take some time. What did you say? This is the highest spec computer available on the market. You're saying it can't adapt to your chip? Exactly. Ever heard the saying, let the bullet fly a little longer? You deadbeat, still putting on a front now? I'll make you kneel right now. And crawl out of here. Wait a moment. It's on. The computer booted successfully. The chip is actually real. What's going on? Weren't we told he copied and faked it? How did the computer boot successfully? That means this person really built a lithography machine and successfully produced a chip. If all this is true, then Great Xia has finally produced a genius in chip science. Impossible. This is impossible. How could that loser's chip be real? Lu Lei, a bet's a bet. What else do you have to say? Impossible. Your chip is flawed. You, without any education in American chip science, a Great Xia native, how could you independently build a lithography machine and produce chips? Humph, there must be something wrong here. Lu Lei, can you stop being unreasonable? Without American help, can't we build our own lithography machine for Great Xia? I get it. The reason this chip works normally is because it wasn't made by this loser at all. What did you say? Think about it. There are so many chips available on the market. Lu Yiming must have bought a chip himself, then modified and processed it, pretending he made it himself. We've all been fooled by this loser. Lu Yiming, you loser, what are you laughing at? Is it because I exposed your lie, so you're feeling guilty? I'm laughing at you. A dignified overseas returnee with a master's degree, and yet so foolish. You loser, what did you say? You dare insult me? Lu Yiming, say what you want directly. No personal attacks. I said before that the performance of my chip far surpasses any chip on the market. How could it be something I bought? Lu Yiming, is what you said true? Absolutely true. You loser, aren't you exaggerating? Surpass any chip on the market? The world's most advanced chip science technology is in the US. With just you? You want to challenge America's century of chip expertise? You're dreaming. Soon you will realize that compared to my chip, the so-called American chips you admire are just scrap metal. Well said. Since you're so confident, then let's test it. I also want to see what your chip is really as amazing as you claim. Do you think Lu Yiming's chip is as powerful as he says? Though it's hard to believe, I think it's true. Look at how confident he is. Doesn't seem fake. If his chip is really that powerful, then it means Great Xia, which has been held back for decades, will finally surpass the US in chip technology. Good. I'll arrange personnel and professional testing tools now to test your chip. No need to bother. President Zhou, I have a simpler testing method. What method? As everyone knows, a computer's firewall defense capability is closely related to the chip's performance. So, I will use a computer equipped with my super chip to break the firewall of any top-tier computer in Great Xia. Breaking another computer's firewall. That's indeed a good testing method. Tell me, which computer do you want to challenge? The one I will challenge is the Tianhe 1 supercomputer at Qingbei University. What did you say? You want to challenge Tianhe 1? Exactly. Do you know? Tianhe 1 is a top-tier computer built by Great Xia with an investment of tens of billions? Yes, the top-tier computer. Its firewall has over 100 layers. Impregnable. With just this tiny chip of yours, you want to challenge Tianhe 1? Lu Yiming, I don't doubt your achievement in the field of lithography. Success. But a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You've just fabricated a chip, and you want to challenge the Tianhe 1 computer? It's not appropriate. Take my advice. Choose another computer to challenge. President Zhou, don't try to persuade me anymore. I've made up my mind. I will challenge the Tianhe 1 computer. Lu Yiming, I think you're crazy. You simply don't know your limits. You're asking for death. The firewall defense system of Tianhe 1. Even if the top American hacker team came, it would be very hard to break. And a loser like you dares to challenge Tianhe 1? How will you know if you don't try? I hope that after the test, you won't forget our bet. Of course I won't forget. Let me tell you. I'll make sure you loser crawl out of here on your knees to ease the hatred in my heart. President Zhou, let's begin. Tianhe 1 is in the laboratory at Qingbei University. It can't be moved easily, but I've had someone project the firewall and security status of Tianhe 1 onto the hotel screen. Everyone can see the real-time data here. Lu Yiming, activating Tianhe 1. This alone will cost millions. I hope you won't disappoint me. Don't worry, President Zhou. If the challenge fails, the cost will be on your head. You deadbeat. Kneel down now and admit your mistake. Then crawl out obediently. It's not too late. Maybe if I'm happy, I'll even help you pay off your debts. No need. You better worry about yourself. Still stubborn even at death's door. President Zhou, if there are no issues, I'll start. Okay, begin. Do you think Lu Yiming can succeed? Sigh. Young people today have no idea of their limits. I reckon he'll fail this time. No, I believe in Yiming. He's an honest person. He's never lied to me before. He won't this time either. You know, being a person, the most important thing is self-awareness. So what if he built a lithography machine, daring to challenge our Great Xia's top-tier Tianhe 1? Computer is still a dead end. Yiming, please don't disappoint me. It's been so long. No progress at all. Old song. But Tianhe 1 has over 100 firewalls. It's not that easy to crack. Give him a little more time. Zhou, you and I both understand computers and chips. No need to buy him more time. If this chip of his is really as powerful as he claims, with such strong performance, how could it not even break through 1% of the firewall? Ah, still too young. Too impulsive. Declare his challenge a failure. I declare Lu Yiming's challenge to hack Tianhe 1. Wait. There's progress. There's progress. That kid actually used just a tiny chip to break through the firewall of Tianhe 1. Unbelievable. This is nothing short of a miracle. Looks like Great Xia has truly produced a chip genius. Great Yiming. I knew you could do it. Oh my god, he actually succeeded. He really did hack Tianhe 1. All of you shut up. What are you all so excited about? He only broke through 1%. There's still 99% left to go. What's there to brag about? Lulei, don't make a scene here. The hundreds of firewalls on Tianhe 1, even just breaking through 1%, is enough to prove how powerful Lu Yiming's chip really is. Exactly. No chip on the market today can achieve even 1% of what Tianhe 1's firewall took. I think this result is enough to prove that this chip was independently created by Lu Yiming, with no falsification whatsoever. What does that have to do with me? This loser himself said he would completely hack the Tianhe 1 computer. I'm telling you, even if only 1% is left unbroken today, I will make this loser get on his knees and crawl out of here. Who says you can do that? Hold on. Who told you that my chip can only break through 1%? Am I seeing this right? The progress is still rising. 90%, 80%. Tianhe 1's firewall is down to 80%. The progress is still going up. Could it be that this still isn't the limit of this chip's performance? Inside this tiny chip, just how terrifying an energy is hidden. President Zhou, Tianhe 1's firewall is down to 70%. At this rate, it might actually be breached. It seems Lu Yiming's talent in chip technology is even more terrifying than I imagined. But Qingbei University spent tens of billions to build Tianhe 1, and it won't be taken down that easily. I want to see just where the limit of his chip really is. Zhou, stop being mysterious. Give the order quickly. Stop all experimental work on Tianhe 1. Channel all of the computer's computing power into the defense system to repel the attack. This is the first time this computer has been halted since it went into operation to concentrate on defending its own firewall. Just how much pressure is Lu Yiming's chip putting on Tianhe 1? Not even the top hackers from the US have ever forced our Tianhe 1 into full defense mode. Lu Yiming's chip is already making history. After the computer goes into full defense, the firewall's defense coefficient will increase by hundreds of times. Your chip should have reached its limit by now. Don't be discouraged. You're the most talented person I've ever seen in chip design. I believe that if you keep researching, one day you will break through Tianhe 1's defenses using your own chip. That's right. Tianhe 1 is a supercomputer made of tens of thousands of top-tier chips. With just one chip, you've already breached its firewall to this extent. That's very impressive. President Zhou, President Song, thank you for your encouragement. But I think the limit of this chip is far from being reached. What did you say? I forgot to tell you. This chip of mine has another feature. It gets stronger when facing a stronger opponent. It's moving. It's moving. The data is moving again. I said I would hack Tianhe 1's firewall. And I will. Impossible. With full defense activated, Tianhe 1 has a defense coefficient of hundreds of times. How could it still be breached? Unbelievable. Am I dreaming? Impossible. With full defense activated, Tianhe 1's firewall couldn't even be broken by the top US chips. How did this loser's piece of junk do it? I don't believe it. Tell me, are you old fools covering for him? Did you lower Tianhe 1's difficulty for him? I, Zhou Ziyuan, stand upright and act with integrity. I would never cover for anyone. Lulei, I suggest you face reality. From this tiny chip of Lu Yiming's, Great Xia's chip technology has already surpassed the US. Oh my god, the data is changing again. Tianhe 1's firewall is down to 30%. Is he really going to hack Tianhe 1's firewall with just one chip? You've got to be kidding me. That's Tianhe 1 with full defense activated. The data has stopped changing. It seems this chip's performance has finally reached its limit. Too bad. Tianhe 1 held on to the last part of its firewall in the end. Still, the terrifying performance this chip showed has exceeded all our expectations. Too bad. Such a shame. I really thought we'd actually see Tianhe 1's firewall breached. A miracle. Yiming, don't lose heart. You've already proven yourself. I believe you'll crack it one day. Don't worry about me. The show is just beginning. Tianhe 1's firewall is self-repairing. Show, what's going on? Automatic firewall repair. Is that the latest technology from Qingbei University? No, Qingbei University doesn't have this technology at all. What? Are you kidding me? Then how did the firewall repair itself? That's not scientific. I know what happened. The firewall progress is still at 100%. Because it was never actually breached. Lulei, what nonsense are you talking? The progress reached 90% just now. Everyone saw it. We all saw it with our own eyes. We can testify for him. Then how do you explain the firewall suddenly repairing itself? Can't explain it, can you? I suspect Lu Yiming never actually attacked the Tianhe 1 computer at Qingbei University. Instead, he hacked this screen in front of us, so he could tamper with the data displayed here and fool everyone. This guy is a complete fraud. Zhou, is what he said true? It's possible. After all, we can't find any other explanation for why the firewall suddenly repaired itself. Could it be that Lu Yiming actually faked it? Lu Yiming, your lie has been exposed. What do you have to say for yourself now? Are you really that stupid, or just pretending? What do you mean? You actually came up with that excuse that I didn't hack Tianhe 1, just tampered with the screen? You're pretty funny. Lu Yiming, you're asking for it. You dare to be so cocky after I've exposed your lie? I want you to get on your knees right now. Lulei, what are you doing? What am I doing? Honoring our bet, of course. He said himself that his crappy chip could hack Tianhe 1. Now he failed. I want him to kneel and apologize to me. Yiming. He is the one who built Great Xia's lithography machine. I'd like to see you try. Get out of my way. Damn it, stop right there. Stop, damn it. Don't touch him with your dirty hands. Oh my god, am I seeing this right? Isn't that the president of Harvard University? Williams? What's he doing here? What? The top university in the US. Harvard's president? That's right. But he must be here for Lu Yiming, right? President Williams of Harvard University. I wonder why you've come to our Great Xia? I'm here to meet a chip genius. A chip genius? What is Lu Yiming even worth? Of course it's me. I have a master's in chip design from Harvard. Who else could it be? I don't know you. Who are you? Lulei, Mr. Williams. I just graduated from Harvard today. I graduated from your university. A graduate? We have so many graduates every year. Why would I know you? Then the chip genius you mentioned. The chip genius I'm looking for is Lu Yiming. Mr. Williams, you must be mistaken. Lu Yiming is a complete fraud. A complete fraud. That's right, a total liar. He claims to use this so-called super chip to crack our country's top computer, Tianhe 1, and he didn't even succeed. Look, the firewall progress is still at 100%. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This chip is a work of art. Mr. Williams, are you sure about that? You call this chip a work of art? What do you know, you idiot? Mr. Lu, you've actually already cracked Tianhe 1's firewall, haven't you? Yes. Looks like Mr. Williams knows his stuff. What? He's already cracked Tianhe 1's firewall? Impossible. He still had 10% left. Dean Zhou, something's wrong. The Tianhe 1 computer suddenly went out of control. We tried to fix it, but the repair failed. What? What's going on? Dean Zhou, don't panic. Try controlling it from this computer. This computer can actually control Tianhe 1 from thousands of miles away. What? I must be hearing things. This computer can control Tianhe 1? Doesn't that mean he successfully breached Tianhe 1's firewall? Lu Yiming, what's the meaning of this? It's actually very simple. Earlier, when I was 10% away from cracking the firewall, this super chip of mine chose a stealth attack method. It bypassed Tianhe 1's firewall. Stealth attack. This method requires more than 10 times the computing power of a direct attack. Your chip can actually perform a stealth attack? That's right. That's the full power of my super chip. After the attack succeeded, the chip automatically seized control of Tianhe 1 and repaired its firewall. That's why you saw what you saw. Who would have thought? With all of Great Xia's resources, spending tens of billions to build the Tianhe 1 computer, and it loses to a tiny chip. Truly, the wave pushes the wave ahead. 2 Deans, can we now prove that I've developed a nano-level lithography machine? That's enough proof. More than enough. Then it's time to fulfill the bet. You useless piece of trash. What are you looking at me for? Lulei, we had a bet. If I prove my chip is real, you'd kneel and apologize. You, a vocational school scum, just got lucky and made some crappy chip. And you expect me, a Harvard master's graduate, to kneel and apologize to you? Lulei, Lu Yiming is a hero of Great Xia's chip development. He built our country's first lithography machine. You've insulted a national treasure repeatedly. Do you know your crime? Kneel down and apologize to Lu Yiming right now. A chip hero? Uft. You want me to apologize? No way. Lulei, if you don't honor the bet and kneel to Mr. Lu, I will revoke your Harvard master's degree. What? Why are you helping him? I'm your Harvard graduate. Having someone like you damages Harvard's reputation. Harvard University doesn't need a student with your moral fiber. Are you apologizing or not? Fine, I give up. Lu Yiming, you win. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Get out of here. I can't be bothered with a bootlicking sycophant like you. Lu Yiming, just you wait. Uncle, now that you know who I am I worthy enough to marry Mengyao? Yes. Absolutely. If only you'd said earlier that you'd built a lithography machine, I'd have agreed to you and Mengyao being together long ago. None of today's mess would have happened. Really, Dad? You approve of us now? With Lu Yiming this accomplished, what reason do I have to say no? Thank you, Dad. Yiming, we can finally get married. Congratulations, Mr. Lu. Shall we talk about which university you'd like to choose? The doors of Qingbei University are always open to you. Don't listen to him. Mr. Lu, come to Imperial Capital University instead. The treatment we can offer is definitely the best in all of Great Xia. What do you mean best in Great Xia? Whatever Imperial Capital can give, Qingbei can give too. Gentlemen, I think you should stop arguing. He's not going anywhere. Williams, what do you mean by that? Did you think I traveled thousands of miles to Great Xia just to watch the show? Harvard University offers Mr. Lu an annual salary of $1 billion to come to the US as a chip professor. $1 billion a year? How much money is that? Lu Yiming, why are you standing there? Say yes. Did I hear that right? $1 billion a year? I've never seen that much money in my life. But who is Lu Yiming? A tiny chip that cracked Tianhe 1's firewall. A true genius. If you ask me, that price is still a bargain. Williams, you're going too far. The presidents of Qingbei and Imperial Capital are right here, and you dare to poach Great Xia's talent right in front of us. So what? Can you offer him this highest salary? In this world, money talks. Don't you understand? So money is everything? Money lets you just steal our nation's talent? Sorry, but with money, you really can do anything. Mr. Lu, what are you hesitating for? Harvard can offer you not only an excellent package, but also the world's top chip lab. There, you can realize your dreams and take your super chip to the next level. Make your decision. Yiming, you can't accept. Li Mengyao, what nonsense are you talking? Make your decision. Yiming, you can't agree to him. Li Mengyao, what nonsense are you talking? That's your fiancé, the man you're supposed to marry, and you're telling him to give up a $1 billion annual salary. Don't you realize? After you get married, that money will be yours. Are you worried that you and Lu Yiming will be separated across countries? I can arrange for you and your husband, Mr. Lu, to move to America. You and your father can both get professorships at Harvard with excellent benefits. Really? I can be a professor at Harvard too? Yes, and on top of that, I will offer you an annual salary of $1 million and a luxury villa for you and your family. Great. It's settled then. Lu Yiming, what are you waiting for? Say yes, Mr. Williams. No, madam, do you have any other requests? We can meet them as well. For all these years, Great Xia has been oppressed by your America because we couldn't make our own chips without our own lithography machines. Now, we finally have a talent who can build lithography machines, and your Americans want to steal him away. What I fear is not being separated from Lu Yiming, but that one day his research will become a bullet aimed at our Great Xia people. Well said. I never expected a young woman to have such high awareness. Truly rare and valuable. Lu Yiming, your girlfriend is right. Why would the Americans offer such a high price to poach you? Because they fear the rise of Great Xia's chip technology, threatening their chip hegemony. You must not fall for their trap. No, no, no. Science has no borders. They keep saying we Americans, claiming we're poaching their talent. Isn't it simply because they can't afford the same salary? This is pure moral coercion. You're right. What nonsense about Great Xia's chip rise? Just an excuse to keep you here with low pay. Lu Yiming, don't hesitate. Say yes to Mr. Williams now. Let's go to America together. What are you still thinking? Agree already. Yiming, you can't agree. Shut up. You traitorous good-for-nothing daughter. Lu Yiming, I'm telling you. If you reject Mr. Williams' invitation, don't even think about marrying my daughter. Over my dead body will I let her marry a fool like you. Actually, I already knew the answer in my heart. Congratulations. Mr. Lu, it seems you've made a wise choice. Look at him, drooling over money. Disgusting. Just now he was preaching sanctimoniously, calling people foreign-worshipping sheepdogs. And now he turns around and accepts the American offer. Mr. Lu, after you sign this contract, you will officially join Harvard. Yiming, don't sign. Shut up. If you don't want to go to America, don't drag me down from getting rich there. I only raised such a worthless daughter. $1 billion annual salary. You Americans really are loaded. It's hard for anyone to resist this offer. This is just the beginning. If you can help America's chip technology reach an even higher level, we'll give you extra rewards. But unfortunately, your American money, I, Lu Yiming, don't care for it. Mr. Lu, are you joking with me? If you think the $1 billion annual salary isn't enough, we can negotiate further. Don't waste your breath. No matter how much money you give me, I will not go to America. Why? How much can Great Xia pay you? Not even a tenth of what we offer. You'd stay in Great Xia for that little? It's not about the money. Our love for our motherland. You Americans, reeking of copper, only caring about money, will never understand that in your whole life. The reason I research lithography machines is to develop Great Xia's chip industry, to give wings to our nation's technological takeoff. What nonsense, Great Xia? Science has no borders. You fool, do you even know what you just gave up? I'll give you one more chance. Sign the contract immediately, and come back with me to America. All my previous offers doubled. Mr. Williams, you say science has no borders, but scientists do. I will keep my lithography machine and super chip here in Great Xia. Excellent, Yiming. You didn't let me down. Did you think I, Lu Yiming, would betray my country for gain? Thank you for choosing to stay in Great Xia. I knew I wasn't wrong about you. A hero emerges from youth. With such an outstanding young scientist, our university will surely rise and stand at the top of the world. Idiot. Fool. You lowly man from Great Xia, dare to refuse me? Lu Yiming, you will regret this. Williams, I'm not afraid of you, because I know Great Xia's technology is about to rise. We are no longer the Great Xia that let you Americans bully us. Worthless trash, shut up. Do you know what you've rejected? I know exactly what I've rejected. Lu Yiming, you've completely ruined my dream of getting rich. I'm telling you, you will never see my daughter again, let alone marry her. Let's go? Come home with me. I'm not going back. I want to stay with Yiming. If you don't agree to our marriage, then I'll cut ties with you as father and daughter. What did you say? You want to disown me? Yes. If you continue to be so stubborn, you are not fit to be my father. Have you lost your mind? Today I'm going to teach you a lesson. Uncle, please calm down. Mengyao is not only your daughter, but also an independent adult. Please respect her choice. What calm? Do you know that if we went to America, our whole family could live like kings? And now you've ruined it all. Mr. Lu, It seems your so-called patriotism has not only cost you a fortune, but also offended your future father-in-law. Utterly foolish. To live a life above others. You would betray your own country? Uncle Lee, money is certainly important. But what matters more is having a bottom line. That's right, Dad. Yiming and I can live well staying in Great Xia. I don't want to see you betray our country. Go to America and be cursed by all Great Xia people, forever infamous. America may be wonderful, but it's not our home. Uncle, rest assured, I will definitely use my chip technology to build Great Xia into an even better place. One day, we will surpass America. Well said, Dean Sheen. Why are you here? If I had come any later, Great Xia's chip prodigy would have been stolen away by the Americans. Dean Sheen, don't worry about Lu Yiming. He has a strong will. Even under the temptation of high American salaries, he held his ground. But some people in our own Great Xia Research Institute, they yearn for America with all their hearts, faced with such generous American offers. Only a few can resist the temptation. Otherwise, Great Xia's situation would be very different. So many talents wouldn't have been poached by the Americans either. But the more that happens, the more remarkable those who resist temptation become. You're Lu Yiming. Hello, Dean Sheen. Good lad, building a lithography machine at such a young age, and even cracking the Tianhe 1. On behalf of the nation, I thank you for your contributions to Great Xia's technology. You're welcome, Dean Sheen. Building up Great Xia, helping Great Xia's economy surge ahead, has always been my dream. Good, I knew I wasn't wrong about you. Rest assured, Great Xia may not have the economic strength of America, but we will never mistreat talent. Lu Yiming, as president of the Great Xia Research Institute, I hereby appoint you as professor of the Great Xia Research Institute, specializing in lithography machines and chips. Annual salary, 100 million. Thank you, Dean Sheen. I will live up to your expectations. As for you, on the soil of Great Xia, people like you who poach talent are not welcome. Please leave immediately. I came to Great Xia for academic exchange. You can't interfere with academic exchange. More like academic theft, if you ask me. Mr. Lu's research results belong to Great Xia. You want to buy our core technology with money? Dream on. Show him out. Mr. Williams. Lu Yiming, you foolish Great Xia people. You'll soon regret today's decision. These damn Great Xia pigs. Daring to reject my invitation. A toast rejected, now drink the penalty. Mr. Williams, what should we do? Looks like I'll have to start my plan early. Mr. Williams, wait a moment. You're Lu Yiming's arch-rival. Lu Lei. Yes, it's me, Mr. Williams. I've heard what happened at the banquet. If you want revenge, I can help you. Over. All over. My American dream. Old man, stop being stubborn. Lu Yiming is a man of talent. With him, Mengyao won't suffer. Dad, I choose Yiming, not only because I love him, but because he is the pride of Great Xia. If you truly want what's best for me, please bless us. I believe staying in Great Xia, we can still be happy. Uncle, I know you worry about Mengyao's future, but please trust me. I'll use my abilities to give her happiness, and I'll dedicate my life to Great Xia's technology. The lithography machine is just the beginning. In the future, we'll have even more advanced technology to make Great Xia stand at the world's peak in chips. Fine. Maybe I really am getting old and muddled. Only saw the immediate gains, but lost my moral bottom line. Sigh. Lu Yiming, son-in-law, I entrust my daughter to you. If you dare mistreat her, I won't let you off. Don't worry, uncle, I promise you. I'll never let Mengyao suffer the slightest grievance. Good. What a happy occasion. Mr. Lu, Miss Li, on behalf of the nation, I bless you. Zhou Ziyuan is helping prepare the wedding venue. 1 week later, I will officiate the wedding for this couple myself. Miss Li Mengyao, do you take Lu Yiming to be your husband? In poverty and in wealth, will you support him and never forsake him? I do. And you, Lu Yiming, do you take Li Mengyao to be your wife, to cherish and protect her forever? I. What's going on? A blackout? That can't be right. In Jiangxing, there hasn't been a blackout in over a decade. Bad news, Dean Sheen. What happened? Just now, the American Hacker Alliance suddenly attacked Great Xia's network system. The power system has been severely damaged. The whole country is blacked out. Those damn Americans. They've been planning this for a long time. Exactly. They're afraid of our lithography machines and super chips. Once mass production starts, we'll surpass them in technology. So they struck first, using a hacker team to destroy Great Xia's network and power systems. What about our Tianhe 1 supercomputer? The firewall of Tianhe 1 was just breached. This is no ordinary hacking attack. For the Tianhe 1 firewall to be cracked so easily, it would require massive amounts of high-end chips. Behind this, there must be people from American scientific circles fanning the flames. You guessed right, Williams, it really is you. So sorry, I didn't mean to attack Great Xia's network, but a chip talent like Lu Yiming is far too precious. I absolutely cannot let him stay in Great Xia. What do you want? Just let Lu Yiming come back to America with me, to serve the United States. And I will immediately stop the attack on Great Xia's network system. Otherwise, in a few hours, Great Xia's network and power systems will be completely destroyed. Great Xia's chip technology has been strangled by you Americans for so many years. Finally, we have this chip genius. Take Lu Yiming away? Dream on. Then just wait and see. Great Xia's network and power equipment turn into scrap metal. I wouldn't be so sure. Dean Sheen, please, prepare a computer that can connect to a chip right away, along with equipment like a generator. Good, I'll arrange it now. You think the Americans want to attack Great Xia's network? Did they ask my super chip for permission? Yiming, is this really possible? That's America's top hacker team, backed by countless high-end chips. Can this single chip of yours really defend against their attack? In theory, yes. Don't forget, my super chip also cracked the Tianhe-1 firewall. Good, I trust you. The attack has been temporarily blocked. I'm starting to repair the network firewall now. It's rising, it's rising. The firewall is really starting to repair. Great, the firewall is repairing. Great Xia is saved. You Great Xia people are truly foolish. Williams, your American hacker team's attack has been foiled by us. How can you still laugh? I'm laughing at your naivety. I've been planning this hacking attack for years. Do you think I didn't account for the super chip? Block. What's going on? Why is the repair progress dropping again? Yiming, can you fix it? We're about to lose all our repair work. Strange, the opposing hacker team, in just a short while, found a way to counter my super chip. They seem very familiar with my super chip. That's impossible. The super chip is a classified project. How could the Americans have its data? Correct. We do have data on this super chip. As for how we got it, I have a friend to thank. Lu Lei, I should have known it was you. That's right, it's me. Lu Yiming, you made me kneel and apologize before, losing all my face. So after the banquet, I used my connections to steal all the data on your lithography machine and super chip and handed it over to Mr. Williams. Lu Lei, do you have any idea what you're doing? This is treason. So what if it's treason? I'm a returned overseas master's graduate from America. You people didn't value me. Instead, you favored a useless guy with just a junior college degree. I should have helped the Americans long ago. Mr. Williams has already promised me that as long as I help him destroy Great Xia's power and network systems, my Lu family can immigrate to America and enjoy endless wealth and luxury. Warning, warning, firewall repair about to fail. Firewall repair about to fail. The firewall repair is going to fail. What do we do now? Mr. Lu, have you made your decision? If you agree to come back to America with me, I'll have my hacker team stop the attack immediately. Otherwise, Great Xia's network and power systems will be completely destroyed. What are you laughing at? I'm laughing at your stupidity. Do you really think that stealing a few documents and blueprints will let you fully understand my super chip? I'll tell you the truth. The performance my super chip is currently showing is only 1% of its total capability. Yiming, is that true? Absolutely true. That's great. If this chip's performance can be increased 100-fold, then it will surely be able to defend against the American hacker team's attack. 100 times the performance? Lu Yiming, aren't you talking big? If you think you can scare me with such a clumsy lie, you might be disappointed. Whether I'm lying or not, you'll find out soon enough. You useless piece of trash, still talking tough? If your chip really could deliver 100 times the performance, then why didn't it succeed in repairing the firewall just now? Because to unleash the chip's best performance requires an enormous amount of power. What a ridiculous fantasy. How much power could a tiny chip possibly need? Not even enough for an engine. Lu Yiming, just admit your failure. Stop making excuses. Shut up. Yiming, go ahead. How much electrical power do you need? I'll have every generator in Jiangsheng brought here immediately. Dean Sheen, all the generators in Jiangsheng won't be enough, because I need 10 billion kilowatts of electricity. Haha, did I hear that right? 10 billion kilowatts? You useless fool. Do you even know what that number means? The entire city of Jiangsheng's monthly electricity consumption is only 5 billion kilowatts. Lu Yiming, I think you can't accept your failure and have gone insane. I don't believe there's a chip in the world that could possibly withstand 10 billion kilowatts. A leaf before the eye hides Mount Tai. You two frogs at the bottom of a well have never seen the terror of my super chip. So of course you don't believe me. Fine. Let's say you're telling the truth. Your chip can handle 10 billion kilowatts. Here in this small Jiangsheng, where would you find such a huge power source? That's right, Yiming. Forget that we're in a blackout period now, even under normal circumstances. I couldn't gather that much electricity for you. Dean Sheen, don't worry about the power source. I can solve it myself. Did you hear that? This useless guy says he can solve the 10 billion kilowatt problem. That's the funniest joke I've ever heard. Lu Yiming, are you dreaming? Even if you mobilized all the power plants in Great Xia to generate electricity together, It's impossible to gather 10 billion kilowatts in such a short time. Conventional power generation methods indeed can't. But what if I said I'll use nuclear power? Nuclear power? Even nuclear power generation can't produce that much electricity. Wait, could it be controlled nuclear fusion? Exactly, controlled nuclear fusion. Once you master controlled nuclear fusion, electricity becomes just a number, inexhaustible and endless. Conventional nuclear power generation uses uncontrolled fusion, utilizing only a fraction of nuclear energy. Most of the energy is lost to dissipation. But controlled nuclear fusion achieves 100% energy utilization. Theoretically, it can yield infinite energy. Infinite energy? Is that for real? This sounds like pure fantasy. Honestly, I don't believe it either. That Lu Yiming could create controlled nuclear fusion. But at this point, we have to try anything. Did I hear that right? Controlled nuclear fusion? You mess around with a broken chip, and you actually think you're a genius? The world has been researching controlled nuclear fusion for over 100 years, without any progress. And you think you can do it? Lu Yiming, I admit you have scientific talent, but distant water won't quench a near fire. Great Xia's network and power systems are in danger. Are you saying that in such a short time, you can develop controlled nuclear fusion? I'm not saying I want to develop it in that short time. Develop controlled nuclear fusion? I've already done it. What? Lu Yiming, are you saying you've already developed controlled nuclear fusion? That's right, Lu Yiming. Great Xia is at a critical moment of survival. You can't be joking at a time like this. Dean Xin, I'm not joking. I, Lu Yiming, swear on my own life that I've truly developed controlled nuclear fusion. Good. I believe you. Great Xia's future is in your hands. Rest assured, Dean Xin. As long as I'm here, no one can harm Great Xia's interests. Is the drama over yet? How long are you worthless people going to keep acting? Or do you actually believe he's developed controlled nuclear fusion? Lu Lei, shut up. Whether Lu Yiming's controlled fusion succeeds or not, he has already given his all for Great Xia. That's more than a traitorous lapdog like you can ever compare to. Can bragging save Great Xia? Didn't he develop controlled nuclear fusion? Then show it to me. Fine. Since you want to see it so badly, I'll indulge you. I was planning to improve it a little more, to make it perfect. But now it seems there's no time. I have no choice but to reveal it in this world ahead of schedule. This is the proof of my controlled nuclear fusion. Lu Yiming, have you lost your mind? Isn't this just an ordinary battery? What does that have to do with controlled nuclear fusion? This is no ordinary battery. This is a nuclear-powered battery. The energy inside it, even after 100 years, or 1,000 years, won't deplete. A nuclear-powered battery? Are you saying you've compressed the entire controlled fusion technology into this tiny battery? That's right. With just this one nuclear-powered battery, it can produce tens of billions of kilowatts of electricity. To power my super chip, who do you think you're fooling? You think you can just grab some broken battery and fool us? That's right. Given humanity's current technological level, compressing an entire controlled nuclear fusion system into a tiny battery is a complete fantasy. I don't believe it. I don't need you short-sighted Americans to believe it. Soon, I will prove it to you with facts. Fine. If this battery is really as powerful as you say, then prove it to us. Let's see how long you fraud, can keep lying. Since you want to see it so badly, then have it your way. Dean Shi, please help me connect this battery to the hotel's power circuit. This hotel circuit is linked to all of Jiangxing's grid. Once my nuclear battery starts successfully, power across the entire city will be restored instantly. Are you saying this tiny little battery can power the whole city of Jiangxing? Ha ha ha, Lu Yiming. I find you absolutely ridiculous. Powering an entire city with one battery, with humanity's current level of technology. It's simply impossible. Lu Yiming, I think you've completely lost your mind. Who exactly is the ridiculous one? You'll find out soon enough. What's going on? We just swapped the battery, and the hotel lights are dimming? Do you even have to ask? Of course it's because you idiots believed that loser's words and hooked that garbage battery into the hotel's power. What a bunch of stupid Great Xia people. Your so-called nuclear battery can't even power one hotel, let alone the entire city of Jiangxing. It's over, it's over. Is even our last hope going to be shattered? I said Lu Yiming couldn't be trusted. How could it be that someone managed to squeeze controlled nuclear fusion, such a complex technology, into this tiny battery? Hey, don't say that. Even if the result isn't what we hoped, Lu Yiming still tried his best to save Great Xia. Yiming, what's going on? Quick, explain to everyone. Everyone, don't panic. The nuclear battery needs time to start up. Wait a moment, and the power for the entire city of Jiangxing will be back to normal. Even at this point, you're still being stubborn? You idiots, use your brains for a second. What battery on the market takes this long to start? Nuclear batteries generate power through nuclear fusion, a series of complex operations. Naturally, they're different from ordinary batteries on the market. Fine. Then tell me, how much more startup time do you need? Let's see how long you worthless piece, can keep up the act. Open your dog eyes wide and watch closely. What you're about to see is a miracle in industrial history. The entire city of Jiangxing will shine because of this nuclear battery. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they're on. They're on. They're really on. I can't believe it. Lu Yiming's nuclear battery actually succeeded. Great. Now Great Xia is truly saved. Dean Sheen, reporting in. The entire Jiangxing power grid is fully restored. Lu Yiming didn't lie. His nuclear battery really can power the whole city of Jiangxing. Wonderful, wonderful. Lu Yiming. On behalf of the people of Great Xia, I sincerely thank you. Dean Sheen, you flatter me. Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. Controlled nuclear fusion has been a puzzle for scientists worldwide for nearly a century. How could you, a Great Xia person, crack it? How did you do it? Williams, don't look at Great Xia with those outdated views of yours. From today onward, our Great Xia's technology begins its rise. Impossible. Even if you really built a nuclear battery, so what? I don't believe your chip can boost performance 100-fold. And I certainly don't believe one chip of yours can defend against a full-scale attack from all of America's hackers. Then let me show you good and proper. Everyone. This is the moment for Great Xia's counterattack. Nuclear power connected. Chip performance release has reached 100%. It's rising, it's rising. The firewall repair progress has gone back up by 30%, 50%, 80%. The grass core chip really can deliver 100-fold performance. Everyone. I declare the Great Xia firewall is fully restored. We have successfully defended against this massive attack from American hackers. Wow, let's give a round of applause to our hero, Lu Yiming. Thank you for trusting me. For always supporting me unconditionally behind the scenes. How could this happen? I already stole the lithography machine and the super chip blueprints. Why can't I still succeed? What you stole were just the simplest sketches. The true core of the chip has been in my head all along. How could you possibly steal that? Still reading documents? It's been 3 months since we got married. And you still don't take a break. Can't help it. Dean Sheen just approved a lab for me, and I'm building a team. I have to go through all these resumes one by one. Still, you need to take care of yourself. You're not alone anymore. I know, I'll be careful. Is the little one behaving today? Very well, just threw up badly this morning. But it's much better now. Maybe you shouldn't go to the university today. Take a day off at home. No, I have 2 students' theses to grade this afternoon. Besides, I don't want people saying that Mengyao became a full-time housewife after marrying. Who would dare say that? I'd be the first to refuse. Professor Lu, how is your team coming along? Almost there. I've already selected 20 top talents from major universities across the country. We can officially move into the lab next week. Great. With a team, your lithography machine technology can go into mass production. Exactly. Once we have mass production, Great Xia's chip industry can completely break free from foreign dependence. Professor Lu, take a look at this first. This is the U.S. Chip Alliance. According to intelligence, the U.S. is teaming up with Europe, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, and over a dozen other countries to form an international chip alliance that will completely blockade Great Xia's chip industry. What? They're trying to cut off our path entirely? Those Americans never meant well. It's not just finished chips. They want to blockade the entire supply chain. From raw materials to equipment. From technology to talent. Everything. That's right. Especially the high-purity silicon wafers needed for lithography. Specialty chemicals, precision optical lenses. These are all our weak spots. Dean Sheen, give me time. I'll fill in these gaps one by one. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Everyone, welcome to the Great Xia Chip Attack Team. Each one of you is a top talent I selected from across the country. But I have to tell you, the road ahead won't be easy. Professor Lu, it's an honor to research chips with you. Exactly. We've been wanting to contribute to the country. Professor Lu, Great Xia's foundation in these fields is too thin. Breaking through will likely take a long time. That's why we need to take a different path. This is the alternative plan I've envisioned for the entire supply chain. This is rebuilding the entire chain from scratch. Professor Lu, the workload is enormous. No matter how huge the project, we must do it. We can't let others keep strangling us. Starting today, we'll split into 3 teams. Materials team, equipment team, and process team. Good. Yes, I'll lead the team personally. I want to see a breakthrough in 3 months. Yes, sir. Dr. Lu, are you getting used to life here? Mr. Williams, this place is heaven. A 100 times better than when I was in Great Xia. Good to hear. Your data has been very helpful. Lu Yiming's lithography machine technology. We've basically understood it thoroughly. That's good. Your data is very helpful to us. Lu Yiming's lithography machine technology. We've basically mastered it. You think it's that fast? Do you think our US research capabilities are a joke? But we found a problem. What problem? Although Lu Yiming's technology is advanced, it's entirely based on a line of thinking that we can't replicate. If we follow his path, we'll never catch up. You mean we need to forge our own path? Dr. Lu, you know Lu Yiming best. I want you to help us design a brand new chip, an architecture that completely surpasses his. Well, Mr. Williams, that's not an easy thing to do. After it's done, I'll give you $100 million, plus a US green card, and make you a tenured professor at Harvard. All right. I'm in. What's wrong? Any progress, Professor Lu? Why are you sleeping here? It's almost midnight. It's nothing. Has the material team's data been analyzed? It came out, but the results aren't ideal. The yield of high-purity silicon wafers is only 30%. That's far from mass production. We've tried over a dozen methods. The best we got is this result. Sigh. Professor Lu, our Great Xia's foundation in this area is really too weak. No. There must be another way. Conventional purification methods won't work. Then let's change our approach. Change our approach? Have you heard of plasma centrifugal purification? What's that? I've never heard of it. It's from my past. It's a concept from a foreign paper I read before. At the time, I thought it was too ahead of its time, so I ignored it. Now that I think about it, maybe this path could work. Professor Lu, sketch it out. I'll take the team to test it right away. Good. Remember, the key is to control the plasma's temperature and rotation speed to reach the resonance frequency. Only then can we achieve perfect purification. Mengyao, why aren't you asleep yet? You're asking me? It's already 1 a.m. When are you coming back? I made soup and put it in a thermos. Remember to have someone bring it to you. Also, you must come back early tomorrow. Don't forget we have a prenatal checkup at the hospital. Okay, I remember. Mengyao, you've worked hard. I'm not the one working hard. You're the one working hard. Yiming, you're working for the nation. I support you. But you have to promise me to take care of yourself. I promise. Little one, your dad is a great hero, you know? Congratulations to you both. The fetus is developing well and is healthy. Really? That's wonderful. Doctor, can you tell if it's a boy or a girl? According to regulations, we cannot disclose the gender in advance. However, I can tell you, the baby is very lively. It's been moving constantly. Yiming, look quick. He's moving. I see it. I see it. Mengyao, thank you. Silly, I should be the one thanking you. If it weren't for you, I'd have. Don't talk nonsense. We're family. Yiming, have you thought of a name for the child? If it's a boy, let's call him Lu Guangxia. The Guang from solar and the Xia from Great Xia. Guangxia sounds nice. And if it's a girl? For a girl, let's call her Lu Nianyao. Nian as in missing Mengyao. Nianyao? Smooth talker. But I like it. Dean Sheen, what happened? We just received word. The US, together with 12 other countries, has officially signed the International Chip Alliance Agreement. So fast, 3 months earlier than we predicted. The agreement includes banning the export of any high-end chips to Great Xia, banning the transfer of chip technology to Great Xia, banning member companies from investing in the chip industry in Great Xia. This is practically trying to kill us. More seriously, they have already begun a global blockade of our talent. All Great Xia students studying chip-related fields in the US and Europe have been restricted from returning. Those bastards. Now we can only rely on Lu Yiming. Hopefully, he can break through the material bottleneck before the blockade fully takes effect. I believe in him. That kid always creates miracles. Professor Lu, we're ready. We can start. Good. Begin. It failed. Professor Lu, this is the 13th failure. This plasma centrifugal method, is it really unworkable? No, the direction is correct. The problem lies in temperature control. Look here. The plasma temperature fluctuates too much. It can't reach the resonance frequency, but we've already used the most advanced temperature control system. Still can't control it. Then let's take a different approach. Instead of trying to control the temperature, we let the temperature vary within a controllable range, and then use an algorithm to adjust the centrifugal force in real time, achieving dynamic balance. That's a massive amount of computation, so we need a supercomputer to help. Dean Sheen, isn't there still a Tianhe, too, over there? Dr. Lu, any progress? Mr. Williams, take a look at this. This is a brain-like chip architecture I designed myself. It's not traditional binary computing. Instead, it mimics the neural structure of the human brain. It can achieve true parallel computing. Are you saying this chip can handle countless tasks simultaneously? Exactly, and most importantly, this architecture is completely independent of Lu Yiming's lithography machine technology. Even if he uses the most advanced lithography machine to make chips, in terms of architecture, they can't compare to ours. Great, wonderful. Dr. Lu, you truly are a genius. Mr. Williams, I told you before, just give me the chance. I can do better than Lu Yiming. Don't worry. After it's done, everything I promised will be delivered. Now, how many people and how much funding do you need? Just name it. I need 100 top engineers and $10 billion. I want to, within a year, produce the world's first brain-like chip. Yiming, is the computing power of Tianhe 2 enough? Sufficient for now. But as the computational load increases, we may need an upgrade. Good, I'll approve it. As long as we can break through the material bottleneck, I'll give you whatever you need. Professor Lu, look quickly. The temperature is stabilizing. Good. Start recording data. Prepare for the next experiment. Yiming. You know, the way you look now reminds me of myself when I was young. Dean Sheen, you flatter me. Not flattery. I mean your dedication to research, your love for the country. You're far stronger than I was at your age. Great Xia is fortunate to have you. Dean Sheen, rest assured, I won't let you down. Mengyao, Dad was wrong before. I'm sorry, Dad. It's all in the past now. I know you're still upset, but Dad has truly come around now. Lu Yiming is a good kid. It's Dad who was blind. Yes, Mengyao, your dad has been talking about you every day these past few months. Says he misses his grandson. Mom, Dad, I actually stopped blaming you long ago. But please, don't think about going to America anymore, okay? We won't. I'm teaching at Jiangxin University now. It's good. Our Great Xia is good too. Yes, that's right. Look at this house, this neighborhood. How wonderful. That kid Lu Yiming really made something of himself. He did. But he's too busy. Spends every day in the lab. Mengyao, you can't blame him for that. He's working for the country. He's a great hero. You need to support him, understand? I do. I've always supported him. Let's begin. Purification successful. Purity 99.99%. Success. We did it. Yiming, good job. Good job. Dean Sheen. This is just the first step. Next up, photoresist, optical lenses. There are still many hurdles to overcome. No fear, with you here. I'm not afraid of anything. Come on, dinner's on me tonight to celebrate. Dean Sheen, I'm afraid the celebration will have to wait. What's wrong? We just received news. From the US side, Lu Lei has developed a new architecture called a brain-like chip. It's said to far outperform traditional chips. Brain-like chip? How is that possible? It seems Lu Lei really has some skills. But does he think that's enough to surpass me? Too naive. You have a way. Dean Sheen, do you remember what I mentioned before? The quantum lithography machine? You mean you want to skip traditional lithography entirely and develop next-generation technology? Exactly. How is that possible? Since they want to play big, I'll play along to the very end. Once the quantum lithography machine succeeds, whatever brain-like chips will be nothing but clouds. Yiming, are you confident? Dean Sheen, do you believe in past lives? What do you mean? Nothing, I just mean, some things I seem to have known the answers to all along. Regardless, I believe in you. Thank you, Dean Sheen. By the way, I'd like to take tomorrow off. Time off? You never take time off. Tomorrow is Mingyao's birthday. I want to spend time with her, and I want to tell her some good news. Go ahead, go ahead. It's time you spent some time with her. Say hello to Mengyao for me. I will. Everyone, I called you all here today because the situation has changed. The US has just announced Chip Ban 2.0. This time it's not a simple blockade. It's a global chip iron curtain. All companies using US technology are forbidden from cooperating with our Great Xia. It means we can't even get the most basic chip design software. We can't get it. Even software is blocked. Those Americans are dead set on cutting us off at the root. This is Chun Wanjun, director of our Great Xia Basic Materials Research Institute. This is Lin Mo, a young talent in the optics field. Just returned from Germany. Professor Lu, I've long admired your reputation. In materials, our institute is willing to fully cooperate. Professor Lu, in Germany, I specialized in extreme ultraviolet lithography lenses. Finally meeting you. Director Chun, Dr. Lin, thank you both. The next step is a tough battle. Everyone, please look. These are the three major bottlenecks we face. First, high-purity silicon wafers. We've made initial breakthroughs. Second, photoresist. That's Director Chen's area. Third, extreme ultraviolet lithography lenses. That's Dr. Lin's specialty. Photoresist is indeed a challenge. Currently, only Japan and Germany can produce the highest-end photoresist. Our Great Xia's accumulation in this field is almost zero. The extreme ultraviolet lithography lenses are even harder. A qualified lens requires dozens of processes. The tolerance cannot exceed the size of an atom. This is even harder than reaching the heavens. No matter how hard, we must do it. Dean Sheen, I request to establish the Great Xia Basic Science Breakthrough Project, integrating national resources. Simultaneous breakthroughs in 3 directions. Good, I'll report to the higher-ups immediately. Funding, talent, equipment. Whatever you need, you'll get. Director Chun, Dr. Lin, from today, we are comrades. It's an honor. Professor Lu, working under you is my dream. Dr. Lu, this is Dr. Sophie, our top chip architecture expert in the US. She will join your team to jointly develop the brain-like chip. Dr. Lu, Dr. Sophie, welcome, welcome. I've long admired you, Dr. Lu. With you joining, our project will surely succeed faster. So this is the brain-like chip prototype you designed. The architecture is novel, but what is it? But your manufacturing process is too outdated. This structure requires at least a 3-nanometer process to achieve full performance, and our current most advanced process is only 5 nanometers. So what do we do? Mr. Williams, I need authorization to launch Project Phoenix. Project Phoenix? That's our US's last resort technology. Dr. Lu's architecture is indeed cutting edge, but if we don't use the most advanced process, it's just a pile of scrap. Sophie, are you threatening me? You choose. I approve. Launch Project Phoenix. What is Project Phoenix? It's a technology the US has secretly developed for 10 years. 1-nanometer integration technology. Originally planned to keep it hidden for a few more years, but now it seems we have to bring it forward. 1 nanometer? How is that possible? Do you think only you and Great Xia have talent? Remember, this is the US. Still thinking about work? Today's meeting. The situation is worse than I imagined. The US might be about to pull a big move. What big move? Not sure yet, but it's definitely not simple. That kid Lu Lei is doing very well over there. Yiming, are you afraid? Afraid? I mean, you alone against the entire US technological force. Are you afraid? To say no would be a lie. But when I think of you and our child, I'm not afraid. I want to give you a safe future. Give everyone a bright future. Yiming, you know? Every time I see you working so hard, it hurts my heart. But I'm also proud. I just did what I had to do. Mengyao, thank you for always supporting me. Silly, we're family. Director Chun, the 57th experiment. The uniformity of the photoresist still doesn't meet standards. Let me see the data. Same old problem. The molecular weight distribution of the polymer is too wide. We've tried dozens of catalysts, none worked. It seems conventional chemical synthesis routes won't work. Wait, I remember Professor Lu mentioned an approach. What? Using biological enzyme catalysis? Biological enzymes? Aren't those used in the pharmaceutical field? Theoretically feasible. Biological enzyme catalysis has extremely high selectivity. It can achieve precise control of molecular weight distribution. Contact the Biology Institute immediately. Transfer a batch of heat-resistant engineered enzymes. The 23rd polishing still failed. Dr. Lin, this precision requirement is really too high. The error must be less than 1 atom. How could that be possible? It's not impossible. It's our method that's wrong. The Germans used ion beam polishing. But we don't have that equipment. So we have to find another way. That equipment is under an embargo. We simply can't buy it. If we can't buy it, we build it ourselves. Xiaozhong, pull up Li Ziyuan's data. We'll design one ourselves. Design it ourselves. Professor Lu once said, no one can choke our neck. Unless we give up ourselves. Let's begin. Professor Lu, your line of thinking is brilliant. Biological enzyme catalysis is really feasible. The photoresist we just synthesized has achieved international advanced uniformity. Excellent, Dean Shun. You've all worked hard. Professor Lu, our ion beam polisher has also been designed. It's being assembled now. Expected to be test-ready in a week. That fast. Dr. Lin, your optics institute is really efficient. It's all thanks to your words that inspired us. No one can choke our neck. Unless we give up ourselves. Professor Lu, to be honest, I used to think you were too young to shoulder such a heavy burden. Now I truly admire you. You flatter me, both of you. I only offered a few ideas. The real work was done by you and your teams. What's good? I'll be right there. Dean Sheen is summoning me urgently. Something huge has happened on the US side. We just received confirmed intelligence. The US has launched Project Phoenix. They've broken through the 1 nanometer process. Technology? 1 nanometer? How is that possible? 1 nanometer process means their chip performance is at least 10 times ours, maybe 100 times. Yiming, can you handle this? Dean Sheen, I need time. The theory for the quantum lithography machine is complete, but building it will take at least half a year. The US can mass-produce 1 nanometer chips in 3 months. Dean, then we need to stall them for 3 months. Stall them how? Dean Sheen, have you heard of the technology smokescreen? The US chip supply chain is mainly concentrated in 3 places. Silicon Valley's R&D center, Texas's manufacturing base, and Arizona's materials factory. Professor Lu, do you want us to sabotage these locations? No. That's too crude. And it could easily trigger a war. What I want you to do is spread a technology smokescreen. What is a technology smokescreen? It's creating a false impression. Make them believe our technology has already surpassed America's. That way, they'll pour a huge amount of resources into catching up to us, thus slowing down their 1 nanometer chip mass production. You mean let them throw themselves into disarray? Exactly. I've already prepared a fake set of blueprints. They contain deliberately designed wrong paths. As long as these blueprints are stolen by them, they'll waste at least 3 months. But will they fall for it? If it were anyone else, maybe not. But if it's Lu Lei, he definitely will. Dr. Lu, good news. Our mole planted in Great Xia has stolen Lu Yiming's latest research data. Really? Let me see quickly. Oh my god. He's actually working on a quantum lithography machine, and he's almost succeeded. Quantum lithography machine? Impossible. The theory is far from mature. You don't know Lu Yiming. He's a madman. There's nothing he won't try. Look, this is his design for a quantum entanglement light source. If it can really be achieved, our 1 nanometer process will be a joke. These data seem a bit strange. What's strange about them? Lu Yiming's work is always this wild and imaginative, but it always works. Mr. Williams, we must adjust direction immediately. Go all in on developing the quantum lithography machine. Otherwise, he'll leave us behind. But Project Phoenix has already invested hundreds of billions. If we don't adjust, that money will be wasted. The choice is yours. I'll follow your lead. Suspend Project Phoenix. Concentrate all resources on cracking the quantum lithography machine. Ha ha ha. Yiming, you're an absolute genius. Intelligence just came in. The US side took the bait exactly as expected. They've already suspended Project Phoenix, going all out on your fake blueprints. Haha, Lule is both arrogant and insecure. He's always wanted to prove he's better than me. So when he sees my progress, he'll rush to catch up without thinking. This is what they call know yourself and know your enemy. 100 battles without peril. Li Ming, you've bought us at least 3 months. Dean Sheen, we must race against time these 3 months. The theory for the quantum lithography machine is complete. Now what I need is money. How much? Name it. 50 billion. 50 billion? The equipment and materials for a quantum lithography machine are the most advanced in the world right now. And I need to select at least 1,000 top engineers from across the country. Fine, I'll get it. Even if I have to swallow my pride, I'll secure that 50 billion for you. Dean Sheen, thank you. Yiming, don't thank me. You're saving Great Xia. I should be thanking you. Professor Lu, over there is the main plant for the quantum lithography machine, expected to be roofed within 2 months. Here is the accompanying lens processing workshop. And here is the material synthesis workshop. Dr. Lin, you've worked hard. To get this far in such a short time is no small feat. Compared to the nights you've spent in the lab, this is nothing. Oh, Professor Lu, I have a question I'd like to ask you. Go ahead. The core of the quantum lithography machine is the quantum entanglement light source. This is theoretically feasible, but in actual operation, the quantum state is very fragile. Even the slightest interference can cause decoherence. How do we ensure the stability of the light source? Good question. I've been thinking about this for a whole month. Look, this is my quantum shielding design. Using multi-layer superconducting materials to create an environment at absolute zero. Theoretically, it can isolate all external interference. Genius. Absolutely genius. Professor Lu, now I finally understand why you succeed. Why? Because you always solve the most complex problems in the simplest way. Dr. Lu, this is what you said would surely work? Impossible. This is impossible. This can't be. According to Lu Yiming's blueprints, every step should have been correct. How did this happen? I told you this blueprint had issues. No, I know Lu Yiming better than anyone. I can recognize his style at a glance. You knew the old Lu Yiming. The current him is beyond your guess. Mr. Williams, we've been tricked. This blueprint is bait deliberately released by Lu Yiming. What? We've invested hundreds of billions, and it's all gone down the drain? How could this happen? No, I don't believe it. Admit it, Dr. Lu. You lost to Lu Yiming. And you lost completely. I did not lose. How could I lose to that community college reject? Lule, I'm a Ritterny Masters from the US. I'm a genius. I'm... Enough. Dr. Lu, because of your wrong judgment, the US lost hundreds of billions. Wasted 3 months of time. From now on, you're fired. No, you can't do this. I did so much for you. I'm still useful. What you did now looks like a joke. Security. Escort him out. I'm still useful. I'm... Mr. Williams, what do we do now? Restart the Phoenix project. Also, keep a close eye on Great Xia. At the slightest sign of movement, report to me immediately. Professor Lu, the first test of the quantum light source succeeded. The entangled state lasted 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds, twice as long as the theoretical prediction. Not bad. Go. Professor Lu. At this rate, can we really build a quantum lithography machine within 3 months? We can't let our guard down. Once the US finds out they were tricked, they'll go all out to catch up. We have to be faster than them. What? Okay, I'll be right there. Everyone, carry on. I have an emergency. But Mom, how is Mengyao? The doctor said the baby is breech. They might have to do a C-section. She's in surgery now. It's my fault. I shouldn't have let her eat so much today. She must have overeaten. Mom, Dad, don't worry. Mengyao will be fine. Yiming, don't be too anxious. Medical conditions are good now. It'll be okay. I know. But in the lab, I'm not afraid of any problem. But here, I'm terrified. That's the heart of a parent. Yiming, you'll understand one day. Ah. Congratulations, it's a boy. 6 gene 8 Liang, very healthy. Let me see him. Guangxia. You are Guangxia. Mom finally gets to see you. The mother needs rest. We'll take the baby for cleaning first. Where's Yiming? Is Yiming outside? Yes, he's been waiting outside. He can come in soon. Mengyao, are you okay? Does it hurt? Silly, childbirth always hurts. But seeing Guangxia, it's all worth it. Thank you, Mengyao. Thank you for giving me a son. You named him Guangxia. From today, he is the light of our Great Xia. Yes, he is light. He is the light of our family, and the future light of Great Xia. Yiming, you've been staring at him for a month. Still not tired of looking? I can't get enough, Dad. I just can't. How can he be so small, so soft? When you were born, you were even smaller. Yiming, look quick. He's awake. He's looking at you. Guangxia, I'm your dad. He's only 1 month old and already smiling. This kid is smart. Of course, he takes after my daughter. Mengyao, he smiled. He smiled at me because he knows he has a good dad. Haha, it's Dean Chin. What's wrong? The US's Phoenix project succeeded ahead of schedule. They've already started mass production of 1 nanometer chips. Mengyao, I want to go do research. Go. What? I know what you want to say. The country needs you. Go. Mom, and I will take care of things at home. Mengyao, you are the backbone of Great Xia. Little Guang will be taken care of by me. Just go. Okay, wait for me to come back. Everyone knows the situation. The US's 1 nanometer chips. Performance is at least 10 times ours. And they've already built 3 production lines. With a monthly output of up to 1 million wafers. 1 million wafers? How can we compete with that? Even if we have to give our all, we must compete. Dean Chin, how much longer for the quantum lithography machine? At the earliest, 2 months. 2 months? Dean Chin, I have an idea. You said the US's 1 nanometer chips, though advanced, have a fatal weakness. Their power consumption is too high. Because the process is too fine. Leakage current is very severe. Theoretically, the leakage rate of a 1 nanometer process is more than 10 times that of 5 nanometers. Exactly. And our quantum lithography machine, though not as fine a process, uses quantum effects to achieve 0 leakage. That means our chip power consumption can be reduced to 1/10 of theirs. Lower power consumption means longer battery life. In the mobile device market, battery life matters more than performance. Dean Chin is right. So we need to fight a war of differentiation. The US pursues extreme performance. We pursue extreme energy efficiency. Good. Then let's do it. Yiming, you're in full charge. Everyone reports to you. Yes, sir. Professor Lu, first integration is ready. Quantum light source, quantum shielding cover, optical path system, all in position. Good. Begin. Quantum light source activated. Entangled state generated. Stability, 99.9%. Optical path calibration complete. Error less than 0.1 nanometers. Target light source in position. Waiting for exposure. Starting exposure. It succeeded, Professor Lu. We did it. We succeeded. We really did it. Yiming, I heard it worked. It worked. Wonderful. Yiming, you did it. You actually did it. Everyone, I have a major announcement today. After 3 months of arduous effort, the Great Xia research team, led by Professor Lu Yiming, has successfully developed the world's first quantum lithography machine. This quantum lithography machine means that Great Xia's technology has officially entered the world's top tier. From now on, no one can choke our supply. Lu Yiming, thank you, everyone. But I want to say, this success is not my achievement alone. It's Dean Shin Wanning's materials team, Dr. Lin Mo's optics team, and countless researchers working day and night on the front lines, who together created this miracle. More importantly, I want to thank one person, my wife, Mengyao. In my most difficult times, she was there supporting me behind the scenes. At the moment our son was born, I should have been by her side. But she said to me, the country needs you. Go. Mengyao, thank you. Guangxia, your dad has brought honor to you, and to Great Xia. Mengyao, why are you here? On such a big day, how could I not come? Guangxia, look, that's your dad. Dad is a great hero. I declare that from today onward, Great Xia's chips will no longer be under foreign control. They will stand at the pinnacle of the world. Hey newbie, catch. Thanks. I heard you used to be some kind of PhD. How did you end up like this? It's all Lu Yiming's fault. All because of that useless piece of trash. All right. Still dreaming even in this state. Go to sleep already. Tomorrow we still have to fight for spots at the dump. Lu Yiming, you think you've won, don't you? It's not over yet. I still have one final card to play. A card that will send you to eternal damnation. Professor Lu, the first batch of quantum chips has come off the production line. The yield rate has reached 95%. Excellent, higher than expected. 3 months ago, we were still worried about photoresist. Now we've actually started mass production. Professor Lu, you're truly a genius. Dean Shun, I'm no genius. It's our team that's amazing. Without you all, I alone couldn't have achieved anything. Dean Sheen urgently summons the production line team. You keep an eye on Cobra, an international hacker organization, specializing in cyber attacks and technology theft. They have repeatedly attacked core research institutions around the world. Launched attacks. Someone like Lu Lei, how could he get involved with a hacker organization? If he really has joined Cobra, then next, they will likely launch a cyber attack on us. The target, stealing the core technology of the quantum lithography machine. Yes, Dean Sheen. I request to strengthen the network security defenses of the production line. Additionally, I need a top-tier cybersecurity team. Granted, from today onward, network security level will be raised to maximum. Dr. Lu, I heard you were once defeated by Lu Yiming. That's in the past. Now I'll make him pay. What's your plan? This is my analysis of Lu Yiming's technology. His quantum lithography machine, though advanced, has a fatal weakness. The stability of the quantum state depends on a superconducting environment. If we can destroy its superconducting cooling system, the entire production line will be paralyzed. Sabotage physical equipment? That's not our style. We only play with networks. Who said I'm going to sabotage physical equipment? Its superconducting cooling system is managed by an intelligent control system. If we can hack into that system, cause the temperature to go out of control, the whole production line will be ruined. Brilliant, truly brilliant. And I have one final move. If, during the attack, we also implant a logic bomb, then even if they repair the system, the logic bomb will detonate at a specific time, resetting everything. Ha, Dr. Lu, I was right about you. Okay, I'll give you my best team. Go ahead and do it. Was Guangxia good today? Very good, just a bit fussy in the afternoon. Maybe he missed his dad. Guangxia, daddy's here. Miss daddy? Yiming, have you had something on your mind lately? Why do you ask? You've been coming home later and later, and you often seem distracted. Has something happened? There is something. Lu Lei has gone missing. He might have joined some hacker organization. They're going to target our production line. Then what do? Don't worry, I've already strengthened the defenses, and I won't let anyone destroy what we've worked so hard to achieve. Yiming, I know you carry a heavy burden, but you also need to remember that you have us. No matter what happens, we are by your side. Mengyao, thank you. Okay, I'm heading to the production line now. Something's unusual over there. I need to go check it out. Go, be careful. Professor Lu, starting 2 hours ago, our firewall has been under constant probing attacks. The attack patterns are very strange. It's like they're probing for vulnerabilities in our defenses. That's Cobra's style. They're scouting us out, preparing for a large-scale attack. Can we hold them off? We can for now. But if they launch a saturation attack, our servers might not withstand it. Divert the computing power of Tianhe, one over here. Connect it to the production line defense system. Also, this is a quantum encryption algorithm I designed. Quantum encryption? Isn't this still in the theoretical stage? The theory is already mature. Just never had a chance to test it in practice. Now's a good time to try it on them. They've launched a full-scale attack. What? The first firewall has been breached. Activating. Backup firewall. Quantum encryption algorithm deployed. Core data channels are secure. Don't panic. Their target is the superconducting cooling system. Focus defense there. They really are coming for the cooling system. I'll manually reinforce the cooling system's defenses. You hold off the attacks from other directions. What is this? An ordinary attack couldn't have such strong penetration. It's a logic bomb. Lu implanted a logic bomb in the attack. A bomb. Even if we defend against it, it will lie dormant in the system, ready to trigger at any moment. Then we find it and disarm it on the spot. Professor Lu, it's been 3 hours. Take a rest. Let me take over? No. I'm very familiar with the design of this logic bomb. Only I can find it. Found it. This is the logic bomb. That's right. Its trigger condition is midnight 3 days from now. That's when the production line will be operating at full capacity. If it detonates then, the entire production line will be paralyzed, and it may cause equipment damage. Lu, you're still as cunning as ever. But did you think I'd fall for it? This logic bomb's design concept is nested triggering. Remove one layer, and there's another underneath. If you don't understand its structure, forcibly removing it will only cause premature detonation. Then are you confident? If it were designed by someone else, I might not be confident. But this was designed by Lu. I know his thinking too well. This is the last layer. This layer is emotion triggered. If it detects an emotional change in the attacker, it will detonate early. Emotion triggered code can detect emotions. It's not detecting emotions. It detects the attacker's operating rhythm. If the operations show anomalies like hesitation, pauses, acceleration, it will be judged as emotional fluctuation. From now on, my operations must maintain an absolutely steady rhythm. Can't speed up, can't slow down, can't stop. Professor Lu, don't panic. I'm steady. Hey, it's a message from Mengyao. Guangxia has a fever. She's asking me to come home. Then you should go back quickly. No, the attack isn't over yet. I can't leave. Guangxia, don't cry, don't cry. Daddy will be home soon. Hello, is this 120? My child has a fever. Please come quickly. It's almost over. We won. Wow, Professor Lu, what's wrong? Mengyao texted me. Guangxia has had a fever for an hour. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry to the hospital. Leave this to you all. It's acute pneumonia. He needs to be hospitalized. Good thing you brought him in time. Any later, and it would have been dangerous. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. Please stay calm. The child will be fine. Go take care of the admission procedures. Guangxia. How is Guangxia? Yiming. The doctor said any later, and it would have been dangerous. I'm sorry. I'm late. Why didn't you come? Why didn't you reply to my messages? I thought. I was fighting a hacker. Couldn't afford to be distracted. I'm sorry. Sorry. The two kids need quiet. Please don't get too worked up. The child is out of danger now. You can go in and see him. Guangxia, Dad is so sorry. Daddy came too late. Yiming, I don't blame you. I know what you were doing. Guangxia won't blame you either. Mengyao, thank you. Thank you for understanding me so well. Silly, we're family. How is Guangxia? Dinxin, why are you here? Can't I come see my god-grandson? Dinxin, you're too kind. Little guy, I heard you almost gave us a scare. Your dad won't be allowed to do that again. That kid has some spirit. Yiming, I heard about what happened. You were fighting on the production line, and meanwhile, your child almost had an accident. You've been through a lot. Dinxin, I'm fine. Protecting national interests is my duty. I just nearly failed my duty as a father. You've done very well, and you have a great wife. She understands you, supports you. That's your blessing. Yes, it is my blessing. Oh, there's something I need to tell you. About Lu. We've tracked down his location. Where? Still in the US. But the Cobra organization's base is very well hidden. Our intelligence agents are trying to infiltrate. Also, according to intercepted intel, Lu hasn't given up after this failure. He's planning something bigger. We don't know the specifics yet. But you need to be mentally prepared. He might target the people around you. Yiming, I'm not afraid. I believe you'll protect us. I will. I swear on my life. Dr. Lu. You failed. I underestimated him. He actually managed to stay calm under those circumstances and disarm my logic bomb. Failure is failure. You know the organization's rules. Failure comes with a price. Snake King, give me another chance. I have a bigger plan. A plan that will ruin him completely. Go on. Lu Yiming's biggest weakness isn't technology. It's his family. His wife and son are his greatest vulnerability. You want to kidnap them? Too low level, and the success rate is too low. No, not kidnapping. It's using a borrowed knife to kill. As far as I know, there's a spy who has been embedded inside Great Xia for years. Network codename, Shadow. If we can contact them and have them act at a critical moment. You mean let the people of Great Xia deal with Great Xia's hero themselves? Exactly. That way, even if something happens, it won't be traced back to us. Dr. Lu, you really are ruthless. Fine. I'll give you the authority to contact Shadow. Remember, this time, only success, no failure. Lu Yiming. This time, I'll make you taste the feeling of losing everything. Professor Lu, the yield rate for the second batch of quantum chips has reached 98%. That already surpasses the US's 1 nanometer chip. And the power consumption is only 1/10 of theirs. Now, mobile device manufacturers worldwide are scrambling to get our chips. This is everyone's achievement, but we can't get complacent. The US won't let this go. They'll definitely try to fight back. You're right. Oh, by the way, Dean Qin asked me to tell you that security has been enhanced for your family's protection. From now on, whenever Sister Mengyao and Guangya go out, they'll have someone shadowing them. Good. Thank Dean Qin for me. What? Something's come up? I'll be right there. There's an issue on the production line. I need to go check it out. Professor Lu, quantum light source number 3 suddenly went out of control, causing equipment overload. Good thing it was caught in time. No further damage was done. Has the cause been identified? It's strange. All the data shows normal, but the equipment suddenly lost control. As if it was interfered with. Interference? Impossible. Our shielding system can block all external interference. What's this? Looks like a weld mark. But this equipment was brand new from the factory. There shouldn't be any welding. Pull up the factory records for this equipment immediately, and the installation records. Also seal off the scene. No one in or out. Professor Lu, are you suspecting? I suspect someone infiltrated the production line and tampered with the equipment. After investigation, the weld marks on this equipment were made after installation. That means someone sabotaged the core equipment right under our noses, and the method was very professional. If the equipment hadn't malfunctioned, we never would have found it. Have we found out who did it? Too many people go in and out of the production line every day. It's hard to pinpoint a specific target. But one thing is certain. This isn't petty theft. It's a premeditated act of sabotage. Only a few senior technical staff have access to the core equipment. I suggest we start by vetting their backgrounds. Agreed. Also, starting today, implement the highest level of access control on the production line. Anyone entering or leaving must undergo strict inspection. Shadow? A spy network that has been embedded within us for years. We've been hunting them for years, but never managed to wipe them out completely. Looks like they're active again. Do you suspect this incident was done by Shadow? Very likely. And their target might not just be the production line. You mean Yiming? From now on, your family must be under 24-hour protection. And you yourself need to stay vigilant. They might come after you. I'm not afraid of them coming after me, but I will never allow them to harm Mengyao and Guangxia. Yiming, what happened? Someone is targeting us. It might be Lu Lei colluding with a domestic spy organization. There's already been one incident on the production line. I'm worried they'll come after you. What about you? What will you do? I have bodyguards. I'll be fine. But you and Guangxia? Starting tomorrow, don't go out for now. If you need anything, have the bodyguards buy it. Okay, I'll listen to you. Guangxia, Daddy is so sorry. You've only just been born, and already you have to live in fear. Yiming, don't say that. You're protecting us. It's also protecting Great Xia. Guangxia will grow up. He'll be proud to have a father like you. Mengyao. Thank you. Thank you for always being by my side. Who's there? Probably a stray cat. Target confirmed. Confirmed. Lu Yiming's wife and son. His Achilles heel. Are they really going after them? Lu Yiming is a national hero. Isn't this too cruel? We're paid to do a job. No room for sentimentality. And as long as we're clean, who will know it was us? Exactly. Once it's done, we take the money and disappear. No one will ever find us. This has their daily routine. The bodyguard shift changes, and the escape routes. Remember, only success, no failure. Everything's normal outside. Copy that. Guangxia, look, 2 uncles are protecting us. They're good people. We're under attack. Get inside, quick. Come out. We know you're in there. Tear gas. Drop it. Drop it. Go through the back door now. Put the child down, and we'll spare you. Dream on. I'll hold them off. You run, no? You run. Mengyao, get in the car. Yiming. Go after them. Don't let them escape. Guangxia, are you okay? Yiming, I was so scared. I thought I'd never see you again. I'm sorry. I failed to protect you. I'm sorry. Professor Lu, there's a car chasing us. Those men in black. Can we lose them? I'll try. No good. It's an ambush. They're trying to kill us. Professor Lu, get out of the car. You can't run. Mengyao, no matter what happens. You must protect Wang. Xia Yiming. What are you going to do? Guangxia, Daddy loves you. Mengyao, I love you. Professor Lu, you've got guts. Too bad you won't have them for long. I know you're from Shadow. Tell me who sent you. A dead man doesn't need to know so much. Is that so? Then look behind you. Shadow agents. You're surrounded. Drop your weapons. Give up. Surrender. How? How is this possible? Did you really think I'd come here alone to die? From the moment I got Mengyao's distress call, I notified Dean Sheen. We anticipated your every move. Lu Yiming, you're ruthless. It's not that I'm ruthless. It's that you're stupid. If you target my family, be ready to pay the price. Yiming, I thought we were done for. It's over. It's all over. Yiming, that bait and trap move of yours really scared me. What if something went wrong? Dean Sheen, I trust you. And I trust our soldiers. All right, let's go home. There's still a lot to deal with. Yiming, I was terrified today. I thought I'd never see you again. I'm sorry I scared you. I promise this won't happen again. You promise? I promise. I will protect you with my life. I won't let anyone hurt you. I believe you. Guangxia Dad promises you that from now on. We'll always be together as a family, never apart again. Dr. Lu. So this is your foolproof plan? I didn't expect Lu Yiming to be so ruthless. Using his own family as bait. Enough. Because of you. We lost our best hacker team, and we exposed the Shadow Network. Do you know how much the organization paid for this? Snake King. Give me one more chance. A chance? You've run out of chances. Take him away. Handle it according to protocol. No, Snake King, I can still be useful. I have one last plan. A plan that will destroy Lu Yiming once and for all. Speak. I will go to Great Xia myself. I want to confront Lu Yiming face to face. In cyberspace, I'll fight him with my own skills, to the death. You? Have you ever beaten him? Yiming, now that Shadow has been wiped out, you've made a great contribution. Higher-ups want to reward you. Dean Sheen, no reward is necessary. Protecting my family is the greatest reward. Speaking of which, that Lu Lei must be a homeless dog by now. The Cobra organization took a heavy hit this time. They won't let him off easy. He deserves it. I have a feeling it's not that simple. I know Lu Lei. The more cornered he is, the more reckless he becomes. I'm worried he'll launch a final counterattack. Intelligence just intercepted a message. Lu Lei has infiltrated Great Xia. Target, the quantum lithography production line. What? Dean Sheen. I request the highest level of network security defense. Also, I need to be at the production line myself. All right. I'll go with you. Dr. Lu, the network environment here is terrible. Attack speed will be severely affected. It's fine. The virus I designed doesn't need high-speed internet. It only needs one access point. An access point? What? The access point. This is the network topology of the quantum lithography line. I've studied their core control system. The defenses are tight. But there's a fatal flaw. The employees' personal terminals. My virus can sneak through that terminal into the core system, but the production line must have strict rules. Banning personal terminals, right? Rules are dead. People are flexible. I've already investigated. The technical director of the line has a daughter in college, and his daughter is currently looking for an internship. You're going to use his daughter as bait? Exactly. As long as his daughter receives an email with an internship offer and clicks on the attachment, the virus is in. Dr. Lu, you are truly ruthless. Lu Yiming, this time, I'm going to make you watch everything you've built with your own hands crumble to dust. Professor Lu, we've upgraded all firewalls as you requested. That should be enough, right? Firewalls only stop routine attacks. Lu Lei is best at unconventional moves. Professor Lu, we've got something. Is it an attack? A probe. He's looking for our weakness. Found it. He's in this city. Dean Sheen, We've pinpointed Lu Lei's location. In an abandoned building in the Eastern District. Please send a team to arrest him immediately. Continue monitoring. I'll go meet him. Professor Lu, you're going alone? Don't worry, I'm not alone. Dean Sheen's people will coordinate with me. And I want to ask him face to face. Why did he have to go this far? Professor Lu, we've surrounded the entire building. There are 3 people inside. Professor Lu, we have sealed off the entire building. There are 3 people inside. It must be Lu Lei and his accomplices. Can we storm the building? No. They planted explosives inside. If we force our way in, it could trigger the blast. Then let me go in. No way. Too dangerous. Lu Lei is after me. Only if I go in will he possibly surrender. Besides, I want to talk to him. But trust me, I know what I'm doing. You're here. I've been waiting a long time. Lu Lei, give it up. Our people are all around outside. You can't escape. I never planned to run. I came today to end this between us. Lu Yiming, do you know how much I hate you? Ever since childhood, I was always the genius in others' eyes. But after meeting you, everything changed. Everyone praised you. Everyone lifted you up. And me? I became your backdrop. A joke next to you. Lu Lei. No one made you a backdrop. You're the one too obsessed with comparing yourself to others. Spare me the lecture. Do you know how much I sacrificed to prove myself? I betrayed my country, betrayed my family, became a dog for the Americans. And what did I get? They tossed me out like trash. That was the path you chose. Yes, I chose it. So today, I'm going to end it all. See this? I spent 3 years writing this. Once I hit enter, all the equipment will go haywire and explode, burning everything to ashes. Ha ha ha, you're insane. There are hundreds of workers in there. Insane? Right. I am insane. You drove me to it. Lu Yiming, I want you to watch helplessly, as everything you have crumbles, just like you destroyed me. What's wrong? Scared? Lu Lei, I know you hate me. But have you ever considered, is it really me you hate? What do you mean? You hate yourself. You hate that you're not as good as me. You hate that you chose the wrong path. You hate that you can't turn back. You shifted all that hatred onto me, just to make yourself feel better. Nonsense. Lu Lei, do you remember our first meeting? Back then, you were full of energy, a returned master's graduate, thinking you were above everyone else. But you know what? I never once wanted to compete with you. Everything I did was to protect the people I love, to protect my country. Protect the ones you love? Right. I have Mengyao. I have Guangxia. I work hard every day to give them a safe future. And you? Who do you have? You betrayed everyone. In the end, only you were left. Lu Lei. Give up. It's still not too late to turn back. It's too late. Too late. I've done so many terrible things. There's no turning back. You can turn back. If you're willing. You can. Lu Yiming, you're really willing to forgive me? I forgive you. But you have to take responsibility for what you've done. Lu Yiming. You know what? The biggest mistake of my life was treating you as an enemy. Lu Lei, what are you doing? Don't worry, it's not detonation. It's self-destruct. This is my final atonement. Lu Lei, what are you doing? Go. I'll hold them off. Die, traitor. Lu Lei, I finally did one thing right. Lu Lei, hang in there. The doctors are coming. No need. Apologize to Mengyao for me. And thank you. Lu Lei, your final choice. Proves you still have a conscience. Rest in peace. Don't be too sad. He atoned in his own way. I know. But sometimes I wonder if he had understood back then. Maybe everything would have been different. Yiming, everyone has their own fate. He's gone, but Great Xia's chip industry must continue. The burden on your shoulders is still heavy. I know, Professor Lu. Guess how many countries our quantum chips have been exported to? How many? 50. More than half the world's countries are using our chips. Who would have thought? 3 years ago, we were still worrying about lithography machines. Now we're the global chip leader. This isn't just my achievement. It's the result of countless people working together. Professor Lu, someone's here to see you. They say they're from Africa. Africa? Professor Lu, at last I meet you. I'm a delegate from the Republic of Kenya in Africa. Our country has just emerged from colonial rule, with everything waiting to be rebuilt. We hope to introduce Great Xia's quantum chip technology to help us build a modern communications network. That's a good thing. But technology transfer requires going through proper channels. Have you discussed it with our relevant departments? Yes, they said as long as you agree, the technology can be exported. Professor Lu, you don't understand. The people of our country dream of using advanced communications technology. Your chips can change our destiny. You must train your own technical talent. You can't rely on imports forever. I can send experts to help train your people. But in the end, you have to rely on yourselves. Professor Lu, you truly are a great scientist. On behalf of my country and its people, I thank you. Distinguished guests, Dear friends, today we gather here to solemnly hold the Great Xia Chip Industry Global Summit. 3 years ago, we were still worried about being choked off. 3 years later, our quantum chips are now exported to over 100 countries. None of this would have been possible without one person's contribution. That person is Professor Lu Yiming. Thank you, everyone. But I must say, this achievement isn't mine alone. It was created by countless researchers, engineers, workers, by everyone who has contributed to the chip industry. Working together. 3 years ago, someone asked me why I researched lithography machines. I said to get a wife. Everyone laughed. But if someone asks me the same question now, I'll say, so that Great Xia will never be bullied again. So that every citizen of Great Xia can stand tall. Mom, what is Dad doing? Dad is telling everyone how amazing our Great Xia is. Is Dad amazing? Dad is the most amazing person in the world. He protected us, and he protected the country. Then when I grow up, I want to be as amazing as Dad. Good. Mom will wait. Professor Lu, the United States hopes to resume cooperation with Great Xia. What happened before was our fault. Cooperation is possible, but there's one condition: equality and mutual benefit. Mutual respect. If you still want to choke us, then forget it. Of course. Professor Lu, we in Europe are willing to build a quantum chip R&D center with Great Xia to jointly advance global chip technology. Professor Lu, our country's communication network is now complete. The people can all use mobile phones. Thank you, sir. Dad, Mom, hurry up. Yiming, you must be exhausted today. Not tired. Seeing so many people acknowledge our chips, I'm really happy inside. You know what? Back when I first took you to meet my parents, I was thinking, this man is surely going to be something great. And did you imagine that? I did. But I didn't imagine you'd be this great. Mengyao, thank you. Thank you for always being by my side, supporting me, believing in me. You silly. We're husband and wife. If I don't support you, who will? Mom and Dad, hurry up. There's fun stuff ahead. Okay, Daddy will carry you. Guangxia, do you know what Daddy talked about on stage today? I don't know. Daddy said that Great Xia won't be bullied by anyone anymore. Because we have our own lithography machine, our own chips. So can I be as awesome as Daddy in the future? You have to be even more awesome than Daddy. Okay, I'll be more awesome than Daddy. Good, Daddy believes in you. All right. Our two big heroes should go home for dinner. Grandpa Lu, when you researched the lithography machine back then, was it really just to get a wife? Yes, it was just to get a wife. But later I realized, after getting a wife, I had to give her a stable home. Then later I realized, a stable home wasn't enough. I had to make the whole country stable. Grandpa Lu, you are a role model for all of us. Role model? That's nothing. I'm just an ordinary person. I did what needed to be done. Mengyao, can you see it? Great Xia's chips are now #1 in the world. You were right to support me back then. Grandpa Lu, I heard your son Guangxia is also doing research now. That kid is working on quantum computers now. Even more impressive than my chips. He said he wanted to be more awesome than his dad. Ha ha ha, this life has been worth it. Yiming, why did you go to the honor hall again today? Took a few young people to have a look. Let them know how our generation made it through. In the blink of an eye, so many years have passed. Yes, so many years. Mengyao, thank you for being with me all my life. Silly, if I don't, who will? Today, Great Xia's quantum chip has officially achieved a breakthrough, once again setting a world record. This marks a major breakthrough in our country's quantum computing field.